Yes. What's up, everybody? We are back. Yes, come on, bring it in. Let's go. Where my comments at? Okay, I got to do it. Yeah. Let's go, baby. There we go. What's good, y'all? Good morning. We back. We are back. We're back in the home office. It feels good to be back home, y'all. Yes, we got some new heat. I told y'all I was bringing some new heat. Told y'all I was going to bring some new heat today. I told y'all that beat fire. Hold up. Give it to y'all for a second. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's getting close to the kickoff. Ooh. Oh, what's up, y'all? What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Man, I can't. Ooh, I've been waiting to get back home. So we can get back to the normal setup, man. Shout out to my brother Vontae for hosting last week while we did our first production for Under the Radar segments, the Under the Radar series, starting the series off with Russell County High School class of 2026 quarterback Bryson Riggins. We're starting that series off. Y'all going to get to see that edit. We're going to premiere that we might premiere that Friday. We're going to do a premiere with his family virtually, but we might do a preview of the edit this Friday. We'll do that live. We'll do that this Friday. We'll do that live. I think that's going to be a good one. Shout out to Zach being in the chat this morning. Piano Man, my dude. What's good, man? Moon Rocker in the chat. Hey, speaking of Moon Rocker, man, this is my brother. This is my friend. I mean, like, man, hey, y'all know what it is. When I stop for somebody like this, when I stop for somebody like this, you know what I'm saying? It's a special moment, and I think y'all know why. So Moon Rock, if you in the chat, man, I need some dancing emojis. See, I'm not gonna sing it to you because you one of my turn up partners. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna, hey, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all tell Moon Rocker in the chat happy birthday to my brother, man. Happy birthday, Moon Rocker. My boy done turned another year older. How old are you today, bro? Ain't you like 47 today? What you 47? My brother said he's 47 today. So y'all make sure y'all show my brother Moon Rocker some love, man. Make sure y'all give him his birthday wishes. And this is gonna be a good show today. I'm telling y'all right now, today's show is going to be action-packed. It's going to be full of energy, and it's all because I got my AAA family in the chat. We talking Brett Sullivan is in the chat. Man, is the beat loud? Yes, I know it is. I'm sorry, y'all. The beat is loud. It's just so hype. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to turn it down, but we got to turn it down. Piano Man is in the chat. Brett Travelpreneur Podcast is in the chat. The Kinesis is in the chat. Jordan Wright, I see you. Brock, what's good? What's good? Susan Thomas is in the building. What's up, big sis? And Clinton Howard done pulled up. Certain tie. Can't tell no lie. Call me Clinton. Yeah, what's up, my boy? James Dick is in the chat, man. That's what I'm talking about. Gary Bama for life. My little brother is in the chat, man. Let's go. Greg McKinney, I see you. What's good, man? I love the energy. Nick Stella, what's good? He said, drop y'all EA gamer tag so we can run it up. College football 2025. Hey, Nick Stella, if you're really trying to run it up, we are making our announcement for our league this Wednesday, man. We will set it up. I won't be in the first league. I'll just be commentating, hosting. I will be viewing all the games, streaming all the games and commentating all the games for the first season. The second season, we will open up our competitive league. I'll get into all that details and stuff later. But we got to get through. Got to show everybody they love. My brother Antoine is in the chat. Carla Bailey is in the chat, repping that AAA heavy. William Dansby, I see you. Let's go, man. Who else we got in here? I'm scrolling. Y'all dabbing and dancing. I see y'all. Hey, Blunt Conversation said, Coach, put me in the game. We up by 50. Man, listen, Blunt. I think we won. We just... All right, man, we're going to get into it. Mary J, good morning, my sister. Hey, the ever so sweet Mary J. My auntie Cindy is in the chat. What's up, Cindy, girl? Yeah. Look, see, when I talk to Cindy on the phone, she always in the phone call. She say, all right, Smook, talk to you later. Love you, buddy. I love that. That's she. Even when I seen her, hey, day. All right, Smook, see you later, buddy. Y'all. got good energy this morning. Caleb King, my brother, is in the chat, man. Long-time AAA family member. Y'all, we in here, y'all. I appreciate y'all for pulling up heavy this morning. We got 38 in the live on YouTube, 29 in the live on Twitter. We are taking our time this morning because guess what? We got a lot of collar popping to do. Like, I think if anybody should be popping their stuff right now, it's the members of the AAA family. It's the supporters of the Coach Smook Network. People that have been following our content, my content for the past, what's this, July now? Let's go all the way back to January. Y'all remember when everybody was trying to figure out what Ryan Williams was going to do. He just decommitted from Alabama. He was going to be at Auburn, this, that, and the third. And I just got added. I don't know what God did. I don't care what he did, but he did it. I got added to a group text and it took off from there. I got added to one group text and it took off from there. And so I took that and I kept building and we started making relationships with different recruits. Names started getting spread around a little bit. Had a little hiccup back in May, but we kept grinding, kept maintaining relationships. And I want to tell y'all something, and I'm not boasting. My network, my people that I work with, the people that I kind of resource for information, the other writers, the other recruiting analysts that kind of get access to follow some of these recruits closer that I am able to converse with and, just share information with. We have went, and me and Brody Smook talked about this yesterday. Right now, Alabama has 22 commits in this 2025 class. Out of the 22 commits, and y'all can fact check, and we're going to go through it today. Y'all can fact check. 16 out of the 18 commitments, Coach Smook Network has been dead spot on 100%. Anytime, any information, 16 out of 18. The only reason we're not 18 out of 18, right? One, we had lots, not lots yet, bro. Zamir Smith, he just decommitted, right? He just decommitted. But you all remember the live stream when I was streaming that morning, and I said there's a buzz about this young man. He's an athlete. Alabama's looking at him to play in the secondary, but he can play on both sides of the ball. Y'all remember that stream? We was on Bama Football on YouTube, and I talked about Zamir Smith. We literally ended my segment at 11 o'clock. At like 1 o'clock, Zamir Smith was committing. And at that point in time, we had to have like all this live breaking news, these segments. So I came back live, literally. Y'all remember I came back on, I was eating food. Like I looked like I had been in a rush. I came back and we talked about Zamir Smith. I showed the screenshots of the text message of him committing and everything. So ever since then, with Zamir Smith decommitting, that messed up my stats. But when I called it. So technically we're 17 to 18 over here. We're 17 to 18. We're not missing very much. And this is because we take time and we build relationships. We don't go out here and just spit stuff out and see what type of traction we can get with it. We take time and we build relationships. We may not be first every time, but we're going to know the right information, right? So, and even with Miles Johnson, we didn't call Miles Johnson commit. Miles Johnson was a commit through the Saban era. He was a previous Deboer era commit. So when he decommitted, that didn't hurt our statistics. But every commit that we've gotten, every commit that we've called, Coach Smook Network has been on point. Shout out to Brody Smook, my brother, for the same. I see it, Trina. But so shout out to Brody Smook. We talked yesterday, and we kind of was popping our collars yesterday, and just being grateful for being able to be in the position that we're in, and we're building a brand. And hopefully, I think I could get Brody on the line today. Let me see. I'll text him when we run the commercial. But before we get into all of that, y'all, that was kind of like my opening synopsis of how I'm feeling today. And I see y'all in the chat. More commits are coming. I see. I know. AK Deer, we all know. Y'all know. We've seen a lot of this. I told y'all Saturday. What it was that Saturday night or Saturday? What day was it when I was having the rant? 2:00 in the morning. Somebody asked about the next commit, and I was like, I expect Ty Haywood to commit anytime, like in the next day or so. And if you don't believe me, all you gotta do is go rewind the live, right? That's all you gotta do. Go rewind the live. 2:00 in the morning, we was up. I was having me a little rant, and I hope I didn't offend nobody with my rant. I was just sharing my thoughts, getting into that different content, right? But y'all, we really are on to something. I told you all that Alabama, I said this 3 weeks ago. Alabama will end 2025 recruiting class will end up being the number one recruiting class. I told y'all that. And now you see all the major sites, they're giving us our due, right? We got Kalen Russell. We got five stars on committed to Alabama right now. Everybody was asking, where the 5 stars at? What the 5 stars at? And I think we got more, but we're going to dive into that. Before we get into that, y'all, I want to give y'all an opportunity to become a member of the AAA family, become a member of the channel, support the channel monetarily by becoming a member. Y'all, we got updates about our tailgate party. We'll be making an announcement tomorrow about that. We have a lot going on, but take a opportunity to become a member of the channel, y'all, and show your support. We got the t-shirt designs. We will be launching those Thursday. Merch will be launched next Friday. The store will be open. I don't think sales actually start until August, though. I don't think sales actually start, like they start shipping and making everything for sales until August. So we're not designing a whole new online store. We're going to go through YouTube and monetize everything through the platform for the first year, and then we'll go from there and continue to grow. But we got a lot happening, y'all. We got a lot happening. So I'm ready to see what happens. And William Danzy said, surprise commit could be Justice Terry. It's not likely, William. It's not likely. And if it is, it's one of those things where we'll talk about it. But anyways, we'll get into it. But check this out. Think about becoming a member of the AAA family. Let me get this banner. Trina, if you can move that, the 2 banners, and I'll click this commercial to go ahead and start. But y'all, take an opportunity, become a member of the AAA family. And when we get back, we're going to jump into our inspirational moment for this morning. And I think y'all going to enjoy this one. I think y'all really going to enjoy it. It's one of those ones where we're not boasting, but we are definitely going to enjoy being confident in God's grace. All right. So we're talking a little bit about grace, being confident in those things. And I'll catch up with y'all in a second. Here's how you become a member of the AAA family. Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family and earning your birth certificate, as we like to call it. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel. Yo. So yes, good morning, y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all hear the music. Let's take a moment to calm down. And for everybody that's just tuning in again, that's just tapping into the show, Antonio Russell, appreciate you for pulling up this morning. Walt Albright, good morning. Good morning, Larry Large. What's good, my guy? And our first super chat of the stream, man. Today's super chat co-sponsor of the stream will be the green. So if you super chat a green super chat today, you will be announced as a co-sponsor of the stream. And today, First super chat coming from Brett Sullivan, $4.99 says, today is going to be a good day, family. Smook show plus college football 25 in the same day. Can't beat that 100%, man. I can't wait to see some of these gameplay. I still haven't got mine behind the power curve. I've been working too much, man. And it's crazy because I love the game. But appreciate that, Brett Sullivan, for the $4.99 super chat. Trina, if you could update the co-sponsor of the show banner, that'd be awesome. But today's inspirational moment, guys, we're going to be speaking on the topic of, let me make sure I got the right. Okay. And here's today's inspirational moment, y'all. The grace to be confident, right? The grace to be confident. A lot of us, we struggle with our confidence, right? Because of mistakes we made, things we've done, mistakes that happen or shortcomings that happen because of unintentional mistakes, right? And a lot of times that affects our confidence in how we move and how we do things. We'll show up to work and just go through the motions and not do the extra like we usually would because of maybe a misstep before when we try to put it forth the extra effort. We'll show up to our families. We'll go through our day-to-day lives as if that's just what we're supposed to do, because maybe one day you tried to do something sweet for your lady or your spouse or your husband, and it didn't work out right. Maybe it just was bad timing. So that hurts your confidence in approaching them and trying to do sweet things. And so even with finances, maybe we've invested in some things. Maybe we took a chance on investing in something and it didn't go as planned. We didn't get the return that we expected. So our confidence is hurt. Our confidence and the things that we're doing in life, in regards to those things that we stepped out of our comfort zone to try, is hurt, right? Our confidence for that is hurt. And so I was reading the scripture this morning. My daily scripture text came from the book of 2 Corinthians 12, right? And I'm gonna go to the scripture text, but this was really talking about this, and we're talking about confidence. But God provides a grace for us, right? And if we believe in his word, and we believe that we are privy to everything that he has for us, right? There's no reason why we should be scared to try again, right? There's no reason why we should be scared to, especially when your intentions are pure. That's one thing you have to remember. Your intentions have to be pure, but you need to have the confidence to continue to believe that what you're doing, the reason why you're doing what you're doing, and the results that you're hoping for, that no matter what the outcome is, I still have to push past this. I have to be confident in my motive. I have to be confident in the desires that I've been given, right? And so the scripture text basically talks about, God's ability to supply strength for your weaknesses, right? And sometimes those opportunities where we make ourselves vulnerable and we step out and we don't get the results that we were looking for, that causes us to be weak. It causes us to lack confidence. And God says in 2 Corinthians 12 and 9, and I'm gonna go to this scripture here. I'm gonna use the Amplified Bible. 2 Corinthians 12 and 9. Here we go. And it says, and like I said, he was talking about being the strength for weakness. He said, but he has said to me, my grace is sufficient to you. We was talking about that. We used that word grace earlier. My grace is sufficient to you. My loving kindness and my mercy are more than enough, always available, right? Regardless of the situation, no matter what happened, no matter the situation, whether it ended up in the positive or the negative for you, God's grace is always there, right? And for my power is being perfected in you, in your weakness, right? In your weakness, meaning when you have those moments where you fail and you don't hit the mark, that's when God, his power shows up more for you. So in knowing that, and that's just part of the scripture, in knowing that there's no reason not to have confidence, knowing that the one true and living God, the creator, is in support of your success. He's in support of you winning. I mean, he's already written the story. The battle has already been won. He's already written the story for you to win, right? The tests are part of the story. The trials are part of the stories. The shortcomings are part of the story. But you have to have confidence in that. You have to believe in that word. And that same thing, he said, in your weakness, those moments where you can't muster up the strength to say, I believe, you have to rely on this word and say, God, I'm confident in the fact that you provided that grace, so I can believe again. Like that, and that's what sets you up for success. And so he says, therefore, I will gladly boast in my weakness. The scripture writer, he said, I will gladly say, God, because I know that you got my back, because I know that no matter what the outcome is, I know that you're going to see me through this. I'm going to be confident in this thing. I'm gonna boast about it. Confidence, a word that's similar to confidence. Another word for confidence is boast. Another word for confidence is to have high regard, hold in high regard. So I will hold your word in high regard, because you said, no matter what the outcome is, no matter what it is, your grace is there for me to have that ability to rebound and get to where I need to be and do what I need to do to create that environment that I'm trying to create, right? To create that success, to create that relationship, to influence that relationship the way it needs to be influenced, to be able to stand up and speak boldly on whatever I want to speak on, knowing that my intentions and that my grace, the grace that God has given me, is going to be utilized. Y'all, that is a great place to be in as a believer, as a human, that's just to have the confidence knowing that no matter what the outcome is, I'm still going to be able to make it. I'm still going to be able to do it because God's grace has been there for me. God's grace is there for me to have that confidence. So for everybody out there that's struggling with something that may not have, may be contemplating it's time to give up on this endeavor, or for everybody out there that's maybe struggling in a relationship, I feel the need to talk about relationships today. I don't know why. Maybe some people, some marriages are going through, maybe some long lasting relationships are going through, and you probably are losing your confidence in speaking and sharing your truths. You're probably losing your confidence in understanding your significant other or your brother or your sister or your family, your parents. You're probably losing confidence in that. But there's a grace spirit. Give it space. Give it space. Give it to God. Really trusting God to say, hey, God, I'm not trying to make this person mad. I'm not trying to disrupt this person's life. I'm not trying to put anything. I'm not trying to down this person. Why do they keep looking at me like this? Or you could be on the other side. Why do I feel like this person wants me to fail? I know they love me. I know this person cares about what's best for me. And so when you get into that type of mindset, when you get into that, you really got to rely on God's grace to trust him and be confident in the fact that your heart's desire and his heart's desire align, and that when you want the best for a situation, it'll happen because you're trusting him with it. So when you don't know the answers, your weakness is when he shows up. When you allow him to show up, right? You got to allow him to show up. Boast on that thing. Admit, I don't understand, but I trust God that he will give me the understanding because this is important to me and he loves me as his child. He said it. He said it in his word. His grace is sufficient. His grace is overwhelming. That's what it does. It provides in your weakness. When you don't know, when you feel like you come to your wits end, that's when he will stand up and show himself really how much he is for you, how mighty he is, right? And so be confident in that, knowing that the grace and the space to trust God, be confident in that. It will provide the outcome that you're looking for. And no matter the outcome, y'all, whether it's the one you was looking for or it didn't hit, just have that space, have that confidence in that grace in that space. It can happen. It's going to happen. Just got to continue to push, got to continue to have faith. And so that's my inspirational moment for you all today, you guys. I really hope that helps somebody. And I really hope that you can use that in every area of your life. So with that being said, I want to thank all my AAA members for supporting the channel, y'all. Listen, this is for y'all. We're going to run this commercial and we're going to get it into the show. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. First of all, I just want to say thank you for joining the AAA family. By doing so, you have committed to supporting this channel monetarily, and for that, I could not thank you enough. I'm glad that you saw fit to contribute to the growth of this network, and because of that, You will have access to all the behind the scenes content that we're going to be placing on this channel, backstage access to all the vlogs, VODs. We got all types of content. You will have early access to it. Also, any event that you see come out with outside with Coach Smook or anything sponsored or partnered with Coach Smook will be preferred. And we will all make sure that we're all taken care of. This community is going to continue to grow. Don't miss out on any opportunities to network. We have other content creators. We have business owners. We got entrepreneurs. This is Coach Smook Network because we believe in networking. We want to uplift the community. So thank you for contributing to helping that mission, seeing that goal. And that's really what we're here for, right? We're here to uplift and continue to grow. So thank you for all your contributions and welcome to the family. AAA SOS. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's get into it, man. I don't think I need no whole intro or synopsis or anything like that. I really think today is going to be one of those shows where we kind of just flow and we talk about the hot topic. And that's literally what everybody, I mean, how many times did we hear it, y'all? How many times did we hear it? Alabama will not have a number one recruiting class. You got 3 stars. You can't get any 5 stars. Man, I'm ready to go in today. So that's what I'm going to do. Today, I'm going to go in. You want to know why? Because we're going to talk about this 2025 Alabama recruiting class and the fact that it's the number one. What? Somebody slap me. Somebody pinch me. Somebody do something because I could have sworn they said we wasn't going to. They just said it. They said we wasn't gonna have no number one recruiting class. They said we couldn't get 5 stars. They said guys were leaving. They said the dynasty was over. They told us that it was done. They said we didn't have Coach Saban. There wouldn't be another number one recruiting class, and there's no way Coach Kalen Deboer can come to the SEC and out recruit Kirby Smart and all of this other stuff. Y'all, we have had a flip in this recruiting class. A 4-star flip at that. We've had a decommit, right? We have a decommit from another SEC contender, right? That's we're just waiting. We're just waiting for the announcement any second now. You know what I'm saying? Any second now. This young man and we're just waiting for the announcement. And then you got the 5-star. You got the quarterback that you wanted, right? Out of the 3 targets, top 3 targets that you wanted, the number 1 that you had on or number 2 that you had on your list that ended up moving up to your number 1 after further evaluation when you got into the meats and the butter and the skins of everything. You get what I'm saying? Like we hear, they said, listen, Cynthia, they said he couldn't recruit. Deboer can't recruit. Man, tell them to shut up, Cindy. Tell them to shut their mouth. Tell them to shut the up because we ain't playing no more, y'all. Bro. The Husky Harrison, y'all remember that? They said Husky Harrison 2.0. No way did a guy from the University of Washington come to the SEC and out recruit the king of the SEC. Because guess what? Saban's going. It's Kirby's game now. It's Kirby's game now. You know what I'm saying? Piano Man 6'1" says, "Hey, Matt Moscona. Hey, yo, Matty boy, where you at? Matty! Where you at, Matty? Matty ain't got nothing to say now. Matty, I guarantee he's gonna find something to say. What he gonna say about this 5-star recruit? Is he gonna talk about the fact that he's the number 2 offensive lineman in the nation, right? Or wait, this is gonna be Matty's little comeback. He has yet to get the top recruit in the state of Alabama to commit. Lie. Ryan Williams was his first commit. Come on now. Let's talk about it. Ryan Williams was his first commit. His in-state commit. First big-time in-state commit. Ryan Williams was. That was him. He was on campus. He had to do that talk. Him and Jamarcus Shepard had to secure that bag. Come on now. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. Tell them to shut up. Hey, even said, we can tell them to shut up because they quiet now. Oh, yeah. No, we've been telling them to shut up. We've been telling them to shut up and wait. And they haven't. They've been talking. They've been talking way too much. Go. So now we're going to talk to him today. So before we even get into breaking this down, I'm going to do that in the second half. I'm going to open the phone lines. That's what I want to do. I want to talk to y'all. I ain't talked to y'all in a week. This is crazy. Call in. The line is open. 334-625-1121. And when you call in, I want to hear you pop your stuff. say your name, put me in the game, coach, and let's get to it, y'all. Because these folks, they got to answer some questions, y'all. They got some questions and answers. I mean, what happened to all of the hate? What happened to all the talk? They just kept saying it. He can't recruit the South. He can't do this. There's no way Alabama's going to continue to be at the top of the game now that Coach Saban's gone. Well, you've been disappointed.
Call from
Zachary, put me in the game, coach.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Yo, Zach, you in the game, man. Oh, my God, it's good to hear your voice again, my boy. Let me know, chat, if y'all can hear Zach. Zach, say what's up to the people.
What's up, AAA family? How are y'all this morning?
Man, look, Zach, I'm so glad that you were able to call in. AAA family, I need to know right now. AAA, I need hot fire emojis, A emoji, something. Let me know that y'all can hear Zach Wilgis on the line. If you can't hear him, I'm going to be mad because we back home. Everything should be straight now. Everything should be straight. We got it routed. Let's go. Can y'all hear him? Can y'all hear him?
Hey, AAA family.
Yeah. I think we in there, Zach. Okay, we got you, Zach. Go ahead, Zach. Spit your stuff. This morning, this Monday, Zach, I ain't mad. I'm mad hype, right? And I want you to spit because we got a week of built up frustration of not being able to talk on the phone, right? I want you to just spit because so much has happened since we talked, man. Spit. Go ahead, Zach.
First off, I want to talk about what happened in D.C. And I'm not gonna.
We're not gonna do that this morning. We're not gonna do it this morning. We can't. We'll say that for the night show.
All I have to say on it, there's a reason I'm not going into it or anything. There's just one thing I have to say about it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter your opinion on it, my opinion on it, the family's opinion on it. I'm supporting you because for the content,
mm-hmm.
and I don't judge you based. And it's not my place to judge you based off what you believe and what I believe. You know.
Yep.
So, and I'm not just saying this to you. I'm saying this to the family too. It doesn't matter if you're Republican, Democrat,
right.
Independent, whatever. I love y'all because I can talk football with y'all.
That's
I
right.
don't judge y'all off what y'all believe. Y'all's beliefs. We was all raised. We was all created to be different and to have different opinions. If we was all the same, it would be boring.
Right. All right. Now, Zach, can we talk football now? Because I don't even want to.
Right.
We know. Look, and I'm not trying to cut Zach off, y'all. Y'all know Zach is the heart. He's one of the heartbeats of this family. But we already know our AAA family don't need no explanation. I don't think any of us vaguely share the same viewpoints on politics. I don't think anybody shares the same viewpoint. Everybody think they do, but they don't. But anyway, past that, Zach, we popping our stuff this morning, man. Bama recruiting, Bama football. Right. Talk to him.
Right. Okay. Ty Haywood. I was surprised because I thought, he would be one of the ones to wait out his recruiting process to see what this coaching staff does. But at the same time, I'm happy he committed. Ecstatic that he committed because that is probably one of the biggest commitments that this coaching staff has gotten for the 2025 class.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Caleb, I'm going to go speak on Caleb Cunningham. Ecstatic that he committed to Alabama. Kind of surprised because I know you've been saying I didn't know where his head was at, to be honest, where it stood between Alabama and the other schools he had on his list. And so I'm ecstatic for what's going on. And to the Ohio State fans, fuck y'all can go. Go on somewhere.
Tell him to suck it.
One now.
Tell him to suck it, Zach. We told him. Suck it, eat it.
I mean, and I'm going to be honest, I am surprised that this coaching staff. I figured we'd have a top 5, top 10 recruiting class, but number one, come on, I didn't expect that year one. I did not expect that year one, but I am so glad. And to all the haters, to the Auburn fans, to the Tennessee fans, to the Georgia fans, to the Ohio States, the Michigans, Texas,
Yeah.
Oklahoma, whoever, if you're not wearing crimson, fuck you.
Yeah, let them know, Zach. See, it's Monday. See, it ain't Sunday no more, so I'm letting it rip today. We gonna let it rip. Now, Zach, you went down about the commits that we just got, man. Of this class right now, man. Of this class, it's 2025 class, and I know we got a whole 24 season to go through and all this stuff. We're going to talk about that later in the show. Our expectations for this season, but right now, the fact that we have the number one recruiting class, that's the buzz of this. That's the talk of the town. Alabama was just told back in February, March, April, May, even during June, that we would not end up with the number one recruiting class. And here we are, 2 weeks into the month of July. The high school the high school senior season, fall season for these seniors has yet to kick off. And we have the number one recruiting class as far as hard verbal commits right now. Of all of these commits right now, Zach, who are you looking forward to seeing the most? Who are you most excited about?
Well, the two that just committed, Caleb Cunningham and Ty Haywood, because they bring depth to already talented room in their respected positions, you know, and because we're going to need some linemen next year because Tyler Booker and Jaden Roberts are leaving, you know, next year. You know, Parker Brailsford will still have another year next year. Will Conformby will still have playing time. Caden Proctor will still have playing time. So we're with Ty Haywood, I'm sure that we'll be just fine with him if if he develops the way I believe he will, and what this coaching staff will be able to develop him into the player he wants to be. I have no doubt. Caleb Cunningham, talented player, brings depth, rotation. Kendrick Law, this is his junior year, so if he has a breakout year, he could go to the draft, enter the draft after next season. So maybe Caleb Cunningham can take his place. There's players that have opportunities to lead that these players we're getting can fill those roles, and we not miss a beat.
Yeah, and that's what I'm excited about, Zach. I think people are starting to see that these kids are not making just emotional decisions. This is strategic. How this class is being recruited and put together. Shout out to Brett Sullivan saying we need Ryan Clark to come home to the front of the congregation. Not Ryan Clark. Not Ryan Clark. Shout out to my guy, Brett Sullivan, $4.99. Appreciate you, my guy. Again, good morning, mother. My mother's in the chat. Valencia Hines. Good morning, AAA family. I pray you had an amazing weekend. Hashtag Mama Smook is in the chat representing. Yes, love it, love it, love it, y'all. But Ty Haywood, Caleb Cunningham, Keelan Russell. I'm telling you right now, I can't wait. I'm excited, hoping that we can get this a Kylan commitment before the week is out. If we did that, I think that really puts the cap on this class, and everything else added to this class is just a cherry on top. It's just a cherry on top.
Right.
And I mean, it's going to be big names. It's going to be big names that end up finishing out this recruitment. We have a total of 22 commits right now. We have space for 6 more. This class has 28 scholarships to offer. It's either 27 or 28. So you're telling me we got 5 or 6 more slots to add more talent to this class? And I saw a comment earlier. I don't have a producer in the back. Shout out to Trina, man. She comes in and works hard, man, but her internet service is not allowing her to be efficient as she wants to, and I don't want her getting frustrated. And you know, I love what she did last week. It was a struggle last week, and I didn't even know that she was having internet problems. That's how good she was doing as a producer. But shout out to Trina for doing what she's doing. And we're gonna get everything straight so that she could be in there, because I definitely appreciate her help 100%. So I just want to publicly say that to my girl Trina, man. She really is down for the AAA family. But Blunt Conversation said the class of 25 is looking like 2017. That's that tour class, right? Ain't the 17 the tour class with, man?
Yeah.
If not looking like them,
Natty,
talk
if
about
I'm not mistaken,
Mhm.
Devontae Smith,
Mhm.
Gary Judy,
Mhm.
Henry Ruggs.
Keep going.
Uh,
I'm gonna go pull it up right now. I'm about to pull up the whole class right now, because they had some offensive linemen in that class too. Hold on, let me see.
I can't remember everybody.
I'm about to pull it up.
Those are the ones that stick out to the forefront of my mind, you know.
And I don't think we're giving this class enough credit. The defense is really what's killing in recruiting for this class. The defensive prospects for me. Look at the linebackers we've gotten in this class. Look at the defensive linemen we've got in class. Alex Leather was in that 2017 class. Oh yeah, let's talk about it. Smook. Salt and Pepper Fire said, "You want Justice Terry?" I mean, if we get him, great. But I don't think he's. We'll talk about it. I'll give my little feels on that, because y'all know I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. And I love the young man. I think he's a great athlete. But definitely, I'm gonna tell y'all why I don't think he fits in what Alabama's trying to do with that defensive lineman. And it'll make sense once I go there. But it's not a bad thing. I hope y'all don't take it as a bad thing when I break it down like this. Well, here we go. Let's jump into it.
And to speak on that a little bit, I don't want another Isaiah Bond, Malik Benson type player in this locker room. Not with this coaching staff. Not with what they're doing to continue to keep the standard that Nick left for them, you know, and improving upon it. I don't want toxic players. I want players that are committed to Alabama, the brotherhood, the standard, the process. And if you're fake, I don't want you.
Right.
You know how I feel about that. I do not like fake people, and fake people just bring a locker room like this down, you know, and not be able, and it would, I don't think he would vibe with what we have coming in.
Right.
Is what is my piece on.
Yeah. Hey, but check this out, Zach. 2017 class, top to bottom. I'm going to go down the list, and I just scrolled through it for everybody, so they reacting to it. And it's crazy because I don't even remember this class being this talented, this deep. When I don't remember it being like all of these names together. I forgot all about this. And this was just 2017. So 2017, what was I doing? Oh, I was in Kuwait. 2017. I was coming back from Kuwait. So Alex Leatherwood, and this top to bottom, this is all of them ranked. 99 composite. Alex Leatherwood, Najee Harris, 99. I think all of these guys were at least the first or the second ranked number 1 or number 2 at their position. Najee Harris, LeBron Ray, Tua, Henry Ruggs, Devontae Smith, Dylan Moses, 4-star Jerry Judy. I said Rudy, but Ruggs and Smitty were the 5 stars. That's crazy. Ruggs and Smitty were the 5 stars. Judy was a 4-star. McKinney was a 4-star. Jedrick Willis. Y'all remember Jedrick Big Willis? Come on, man. Jedrick Willis. Christopher Allen got a late start on his career. It just was, too many injuries. Christopher Allen, Isaiah Buggs went crazy. Day one, he came on the scene. Terrell Sharpers was one of the ones that we never got to see flourish in the Alabama uniform. He was the first big body. You see that 6'6", 196. Kalen Deboer would have used this man like no other.
Right.
Van Darius Cohen. I don't even think he didn't pan out too good for Bama, but highly touted, highly rated. Jerez Parks, another one highly touted, highly rated, didn't pan out at Bama. Markel Benton, another highly touted, highly rated. Got to see that young man this past weekend while I was at home. And actually, what's crazy is him and Bryson Riggins have a pretty tight relationship. That Phoenix City, Tri-City area bond is really tight amongst those athletes. Kendall Rudolph, man, Fadarian Mathis, Daniel Wright, Shadarius Townsend, Brian Robinson, who just went to the league, right? Come on, man. Elliot Baker, Major Tennyson, Kyrie McDonald, who's the little brother? I mean, big brother. Come on now. Mac Jones, Keldrick James, Hunt, man, hey, Joseph Boulevos. We got our kicker in this class too, this 25 class. Y'all, this was a crazy class. And of course, Thomas Fletcher, who stuck around for like 8 years, I swear. Y'all don't be paying attention to the roster, you won't know who Thomas Fletcher is. Okay. So, man, but that 2017 class was definitely talented. Zach, last statement before I let you off, man, because we got people blowing up the lines. If you was to go down up and down this list of the 2025 recruits right now, and you had to pick somebody that was going to surprise just shock us as a fan base and would shock college football out of this list, and I'm gonna pull it back up. Who would it be? Just right off top of the head, I'm looking at it, and I'm going to give you the names. Keelan Russell, Ty Haywood, Caleb Cunningham, Dejon Lee, Darryl Duke Johnson, Justin Hill, Dawson Merritt, Derek Smith, Chuck McDonough, Antonio Coleman, Mike Carroll, Jesus Christ, Anthony Rogers, Anthony Turbo Rogers, Caleb Edwards, Jackson Lloyd, the big soon-to-be 5-star out of Cali, offensive lineman, Michael DeBose, the big O lineman out of Mobile, Alabama. Jaden Harmon, Abdul Sanders, London Simmons. All of these guys, Abdul Sanders is a 3-star. London is a 3-star. Mal Waldrop is a 3-star. Latsier Brooks, Luke Metz, and our kicker, Alex Asperoho. I mean, come on, man. Out of that group, and I know I named a lot, Zach. It's a lot of names. Who are you looking to just emerge and just become a superstar?
Luke Metz.
Luke Metz?
Yes.
Man, what about Luke Metz makes you say, man, this dude is going to be a stud, a superstar?
His playing style, his motor, I just get a good vibe from him. You had him on the other channel, and sat down and had a conversation with him. And just from that, I just got good vibes from him, and he's a humble kid, will come in, embrace the standard, embrace the process, not get a big head on his shoulders, has good raising, I just get good vibes from him.
100%, man. Somebody said he is highly underrated, very highly underrated. And for him to be the leader at Mill Creek in the middle of that defense and how extensive, I don't think people realize this is the same school that the Caleb Downs came from, right?
Right.
And and if you go into that locker room at Mill Creek High School and you ask that staff, you ask those players who's the leader on that defense, not just on that defense, but on that team, who leads by example, who's working hard, Luke Metz his name is going to be the first one you hear. And that's not just for this year. That was last year. That was his sophomore year. This young man he is a leader. He's a natural talent. He's very extensive in his range and his play calling. I mean, not his play calling, his playing style. I mean, this is a young man that could come to Alabama right now. He might be able to play the Husky position. He might be able to play the Rover position. Like he might play Wolf. He might play Mike linebacker. He might play the Will. He might play the weak side linebacker. We don't know where Luke Metz is going to play. He has that type of range, that type of speed, that type of athleticism. Can't wait to see what he develops into. Zach, the people.
You know who he reminds me of?
Talk to me.
Vinny Sinceri.
Vinny. I've been saying it, and I even told Luke. I said when we first talked to him, I said go watch some Vinny Sinceri film, and when I guarantee you that's the type of production we're going to see from Luke. I mean, he's going to be one of those players. He may not lead in tackles, But every stat column, he's going to have something. Forced fumble, fumble recovery, interception, pass breakup, sack. You know what I'm saying? Tackle for loss. He's going to have something in every category every year he's on campus at Alabama. Guaranteed.
Right.
Guaranteed. But Zach, you know what time it is, bro. It's been a week.
Oh yeah.
It's been a while.
Oh yeah.
You ain't got no reason to not have you Zach, you should have a playlist. You know what? We do this thing at church, Zach, before I let you take the floor. We do this thing at church. We call them worship medleys, right? Where we just put a bunch of songs together and they just kind of flow together. Zach, you've had that much time off that you could put together a Coach Smook morning show. Zach will just medley, right? But we're not gonna do that today. We're gonna give you some time, but we're gonna let you prep for that one. But today,
all right,
the people want to hear the song. So, without further ado, Coach Smook Network, AAA fam, viewers far and near, I present to you, coming to the stage, the voice of the Coach Smook Network and the AAA family, the Zach SOS Wilges.
This one's for Moon Rocker. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Hey, we're gonna party like it's your birthday, cause it's your birthday, and we wildin' out cause it's your birthday. Hey, we go party like it's your birthday, cause it's your birthday.
Hey, go ahead, Zach. Hey, shout out to Moon Rocker again, man. Happy birthday to Moon Rocker. I knew that's what you was gonna come with, man. That's what family do. We make it about us, the family. You know what I'm saying? I love that, man. Appreciate you for shouting out Moon Rocker, man. He definitely deserves it. Constant supporter, brother of the family, man. Shout out to Moon Rocker again. And that's from Zach, man. So Moon Rocker, you got you a special birthday shout out from the boy Zach, man. And yeah. He says, appreciate it, Zach. Wait, look at him. Look, Moon Rocker got the shirt off, ladies. Moon Rocker got the shirt off for y'all. So if y'all trying to go check my boy out, man, go check him out. He right there. You know what I'm saying? He trying to pull the ladies for the birthday. Hey, Moon Rocker, we gotta link up, man. We gotta get together today. We got to actually celebrate the birthday. We in the same city, man. It's time to get together. But, Zach, I'm going to let you off the line, man. We got other people on the line.
All right.
I appreciate you again. Anything you want to say to the family?
Roll Tide, everybody, and I'll see y'all in September.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Much love, Zach. Talk to you later, buddy.
All right.
Roll Tide, roll Tide, roll Tide. Y'all, shout out to Zach, man, coming in with the first call of the day. And y'all know it's moving it's moving a little slower today. I don't have Marquita be back tomorrow. Trina, we're going to figure out what's going on with Trina's internet, and we're going to find out where she fits, because that girl she puts in work for the network, y'all. If y'all see Trina in the chat right now, it's because she's still moderated. She's doing her thing. All right. We got another phone call coming in, 256-497. I see you.
To accept, press 1.
I didn't get to hear who it was.
Press 2.
Yo, you're on the line. Who's on the line? And I'm about to put you in the game.
You know who it is, Coach.
I knew it. I said, you know what happened, Greg? So I can't save numbers on the Google Voice thing, right? And it's like 4256 is that call in. There's like three or four 334s that call in. And then there's like 5205s, and then you got some Mississippi area codes that call in every now and then. But so with 256, I'd be like, man, is this Greg, or is this is this you know what I'm saying? Like, I be trying to figure out who it is. But it's Greg, what's up, man? Look, good to hear your voice again, man. It's been a week, huh?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. How about you?
Man, I'm good, man. Glad to be back in the studio. Back home in my comfort zone. Look, I know where the buttons at. My boy Vontae, I'm gonna tell you, my brother Vontae, I used his setup, and he was like, he was glad to have me using it. And he was like, when he finally seen me go live, he was like, man, I was worried because I wasn't sure if you was gonna be able to get comfortable, get settled in. And he's a streamer too, so he knows how it is with having your setup. And so that show I did last week, the live show that we did, it was definitely a different one. But you all showed up and showed out and showed your support, and I appreciate it, y'all. But Greg, what's the talk of the town today? What you want to talk about today, brother?
Just want to talk about, we got 2 great big-time 5-star commitments over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
All the haters are hating, over the weekend. It's hilarious to me. It's, the ball just keeps rolling, man. And they're just so tore up about it. We're the number 1 class in the country, and I really respect On 3. To me, they're the best. I mean, I like the other guys too, but they're pretty much on top of it. So they're my go-to guys for the most part. I love it that Auburn has dropped to 15. I was watching some podcast about as much as I could stomach it, how they thought they were going to have a top 5 class. I'm like, bro, you won't even be top 5 in the SEC. Like, you suck so bad. Bahama Freeze is in effect, and he's a joke. They're a joke,
right?
And I'm just glad that we're just kicking ass again.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody else is now the big thing is, I've said this before, can he coach on Saturday? They'll lose these commitments, because they'll come out and they're going to lose here, there, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, y'all idiots are so stupid. That's the best thing he does.
Right.
As far as I know.
Look,
so
and Greg, this is, I think the question was, I don't think, and fan base, I need the AAA family. I need everybody on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, come over to YouTube, and I need y'all to comment on this. And this is what I want. I want y'all to direct y'all comments towards answering this, and I want y'all to answer it with a why. Give me a yes or no and why. Did you ever? And I'm asking you, Greg. Did you ever question Kalen Deboer's ability to coach and win football games?
Oh no, never. I mean, absolutely never. Everybody knew. You saw what he did at Indiana. I mean, they were a piece of crap, and he took Penix till he got hurt. I mean, I've watched several of their games. I don't know why that year, but I mean, I watched a lot of games. I just remember, like, man, their offense is on fire. Like, they're so legit. And then, he got hurt, and then he moved to Fresno State, and that was a big talk back then. Like, has everybody been watching Fresno State's offense?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, who is this guy Deboer? Like, then he gets the Washington job, and then he just shows out again. He's got less talent there, but they're great evaluators. And his whole staff is legit. They're all hardworking guys. They make great connections with people. Then you got, and on top of that, you got Courtney Morgan. Oh my God, people just suck it so bad. Suck it so bad, everybody. Now everybody wants a GM. They may have some kind of form, but now everybody wants a GM. Again, we're setting a trend, and everybody's got to follow us.
Mm-hmm.
Follow us. Be like we are. Again, you thought it was going to end, but it's not. And I can't wait to the season because I think they're going to do a great job. But I just got to see it happen, and I have faith that it will. So I'm just not. I'm not. I I just think it's like I said before. It's Brett Favre over to Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it for everybody else, but Greg Byrne made a great hire. He was the best available.
Yeah.
That would actually, be serious about taking it. And everybody else, they would. I didn't want Sarkisian. I didn't want Lane. I mean, they're good guys. Don't get me wrong. I like their offenses, but there's just something about them. Like Lane always does stupid things in a game to blow one. And Sarkisian's kind of an a-hole half the time.
Yeah.
And so, their recruiting's not real good this year.
Mm-hmm.
We went in there and we've kicked their butt in Texas our own self. So, I'm just glad I'm happy to be an Alabama fan. I'm a homer. I think we're going to go 12-0. But, if we lose 1 or 2, I still think we're good. Only thing that will probably hurt us is injuries, like anybody else.
Right.
If you lose a player here or there that you don't. We don't need Jalen Milroe to get hurt. I mean, I like Ty, but Ty's not Jalen. I'm sorry, but he's just not.
Right.
But you know what? I think with Deboer and his staff, if we do have injuries here or there, wherever, I believe they're that good. They can figure out how to figure it out.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You said something there because I've always said this. I said this roster right now, the talent on this roster, especially in the key positions. You talking about quarterback. You have Jalen Milroe, who was more so not necessarily a project for them, but they want to go ahead and get him acquainted because they saw what his potential could do with this style of offense. But then you have in lying in wait, you have 3 quarterbacks who fit the traditional, basic, efficient form of what you need to make the basic part of this offense be a going machine. So I honestly feel like, let's say, God forbid, Jalen Milroe suffers an injury. You know, something crazy happens to where he has to be gone for 3 weeks. You know what happens? Now you slide Ty Simpson in there and you run this up-tempo, high-flying, pass raid-based offense, right? Because that's what you want to do. You want to highlight his skill set, right? And how do you do that with Ty Simpson? A gunslinger, a guy who has a tremendous arm talent. You put him in those positions. And then you got a guy in Dylan Lonergan. Gives you the same type of skill set, if not a better, more accurate passer. More accurate passer. May not have the same dynamic arm strength and same, but
he's probably not as good an athlete as
right.
Ty is.
Right. But you get that from him. And then
you're right.
And then you got the young guy. You got the young guy in Austin Mack. You look at him and you say, well, he may not know the full extent of the offense, but this is a athletic specimen. This is a physical specimen of a quarterback. Read option RPO, something that he ran so efficiently that caused him to come out of high school early and be one of the top recruited quarterbacks in his class. Come on, man. You have the stable is full.
I've watched a lot of Ty Simpson stuff, you know, recruiting stuff. I mean, his offensive line that year was terrible. Let's just be honest. The dude was scrambling for his life all the time. And, you know, his athleticism showed out. That dude can run. And as long as he ain't dropping the ball before he goes across the goal line, he's all right. Because, I mean, when he ran that, what was it, 80 yards, whatever it was, and he was trucking. You know, he just got to make sure he hangs on to the ball.
Yeah, and cross the goal
line. He's
line.
Not a bad athlete. Even against South Florida, he made a couple little, you know, I'm not saying he's Jalen Milroe. I ain't going there. But I'm just saying he's good enough.
Listen, Greg, who find another Jalen Milroe in the country right now. You can't. You can't. All the dual threat quarterbacks on every roster. Yeah, it's some athletes out there, but there's no Jalen Milroe in the country right now. There's only one Jalen Milroe. There were a few Jaden Daniels last year. There were a few of them. Of them. He just had a lot more weapons around him. He had a better offensive line, but there were a few Jaden Daniels last year. Michael Penix.
I know everybody keeps you know, talking about Kendrick Law, and I'm a big Kendrick Law fan. I think for whatever reason we just haven't. You know, I blame that on the offensive coordinator last year. Didn't get no touches. But then again, we only threw it 23 times a game. You might get 16, 17 completions. You spread that out over wide receivers, tight ends, and running backs. You're lucky if you get – you might get 2 receptions if you're lucky.
Right.
Or you might – you know what I'm saying?
Maybe 3 targets.
Hopefully that'll change this year a lot. You know, everybody's like, man, because we have a lot of, you know, what they call unproven. You know, that's what the things that I was watching yesterday, like, man, they lost so many weapons. Yeah, I get it, but it wasn't that good. I mean, Bonds was okay, but, you know, again, we just didn't throw the ball that much. So I think we got good enough weapons with what we have coming in, and our offense will change that they're going to be – I really think, man, that tight end from Washington, forgot his name right off the bat, I think he's going to be sneaky good because he's really fast. You look at his yards per catch, it's crazy. Just crazy. May not be the best blocker or whatever. I get it. You know, Dupree might, you know, do that. You know, Dupree probably play more. But this guy, when he comes in the game, you better watch out. And I think that's going to help all these other guys get open because he's going to be a mismatch because he's pretty tall, very fast for a tight end body.
Who was that you was talking about?
The tight end from Washington that kind of transferred.
Josh Cuevas.
Under the radar.
Joshua Cuevas.
He's kind of under my radar guy that's going to be a weapon. Everybody's be like, "Oh my god, dude! Like, holy crap!" Like,
hey, Greg, I'm gonna tell you what Josh Cuevas is going to bring to this tight end room over the next 3 years, right? What he's going to be that steady presence. He's the Robbie Oots of what we're going to need in this tight end room with the style of tight ends that Alabama is bringing in to be part of that. Primary receiving tight end that can block well. You're going to need an H-back that gives you more of a fullback feel like Robbie Oots, but is not limited to that. He just fits the makeup and the build of what you need for that position. So I guarantee you, Josh Cuevas is him and Robbie Oots. They share that rotation of the H-back right now. You look at the H-back rotation, Josh Cuevas and Robbie Oots, they share that rotation. And when you see one go off the field and the other comes on, there is no drop off. There's no change as far as, like, you look at their athletic ability, very similar. I think Robbie Oots is a lot more athletic. He's one if I had to break the athleticism of the tight ends in the tight end room, Robbie Ouse is the most athletic tight end we have, and that's
he's a stud.
Yeah, he's definitely the most athletic, and I don't think we've been able to see it. But this year, if you all watch Washington's offense last year, that tight end Westover, we will see C.J. Dupree, Robbie Ouse replicate what Westover did, and I think Danny Lewis is going to be very effective in the pass game. He won't be. They won't rely on him as much in the run game because I think they're going to want to split Danny a lot. But C.J. Dupree and Robbie Ouse will show you what Westover could have did if he had some relief, right? What more he could have did, and he did great last year in the pack. So,
yeah, just going back to that. Somebody I saw the comment earlier when Jake was on the phone that this class compared to that 2017 class. But if you go honestly, and I looked at when you had it up there, I remember it well. But if you go toe to toe, player for player, on paper, this one should be better than that one because they had a bunch of guys that didn't really pan out, and we may have some. You always have some that don't. But man, this class, you just don't see that in a lot of that won't pan out. You don't think.
Right.
I've been around recruiting so long, many years. I'm like, man, this is like the best offensive line for 5 guys I've ever seen at one time. We've had, even Saban, we might have 3 or 4 studs, but not 5.
We have a full starting lineup with this recruiting class.
Might be your line in 2 years.
Listen, and I can name it right now. I'll say left tackle, Ty Haywood. Left guard, I'll put. I think I'm gonna put my boy Michael Carroll at left guard. Then center. I'm going with Jackson Lloyd. Or right guard, I'm going with Mal Waldrop, and then at right tackle, I'm going with Michael Deboer. That's my starting lineup for the class of 2025. And Keelan Russell at quarterback, and then you got not Lassier Brooks. You got Terrell Rogers and soon to be a AK Deer in the backfield.
Yeah,
then
waiting on him,
bro. Your wide receiver core is going to be Caleb Cunningham, Lassier Brooks, and we're waiting on Khalid Lockett to go ahead and lock it in. You know what I'm saying? Like this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chad. I'll get you excited.
Las Vegas. I think he's good. Was it Meadows, his name?
Yeah.
But, he only had 15 catches last year. Like, did they have another loaded wide receiver or something? What's going on with that?
Bishop Gorman is always going to have wide receivers, man. I
know.
Yeah.
I know the stud from Washington. That's where he was from last year. He went from Washington. But I was also thinking the other day, I was just thinking, like, wasn't it great when we got Deboer that he just come off a season where he had a great quarterback, Joe Moore award-winning offensive line, great receivers. 3 of them went in the first 2 rounds to go recruit with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think about it. We got a stud quarterback. Penix was there, I believe, that weekend when he came.
Yes, sir.
He came to help recruit.
And Russell will tell you that was a big part.
Yeah, then we had the Joe Moore thing that he could go out and go, hey, I just won. So I'm just thinking how great that was that he came off, was so successful, eated everybody else, that he could use it and just say, you know what, bam, I'm getting I always think when you recruit every year, you need to have a stud quarterback. It starts with that guy.
Right.
And then you just go from there and you build around it. Then you get you a couple good defensive guys and you build around that. And he's done such a good job. And I'm just like, I just can't wait till the season starts. And I want to see the looks on everybody's faces when we kick their butt, or that we're still the standard. And everybody's like, golly, man, I thought it was just Saban. And don't get me wrong. He put it on a platform. We've got it up to the level. But there's never been, when you have a great guy like him, the greatest of all time, no doubt, hand it off to another good guy. But, usually when Bobby Bowden retired, the last 3 or 4 years, he was terrible. Like, he was like a guy that was half dead. They're standing him up on the sideline, and recruiting was terrible. Everything was terrible. Nick Saban could have had another 2 or 3 years and had a loaded roster. It's not like we're just going, oh, my God, we got to have somebody come in after this legend. And even with Joe Paterno, even before all that mess hit, he was sliding big time.
Yeah, and that's what I think people forget. Like, Coach Saban bowed out, and look what's happened when he bowed out. People found that, like, okay, why is Coach Saban leaving, and why is he so cool with leaving right now? And you look at the hire, you look at what's happening at the campus, you look at the mode around the program itself, the university, and you can't help but look at the fact that, there's change happening. This is what I was saying about society kind of to kind of correlate how society affects everything that we deal with. This day and age, everything is about media and attraction, right? There's an attraction at Alabama. There's a winning program that got a new head coach. And guess what? They're not doing the same thing. They're not hard to reach. You got coaches texting players every day, like talking to them, man, what's good, bro? How you feeling? Man, Ms. Johnson said you ain't turning that homework. You know what I'm saying? Like that's type of relationships. And I'm not saying that's the verbatim conversations, but that's the type of relationships that we're seeing developed here with this staff and these recruits. And you look at that Coach Saban, he only would have like 5 or 6 of those guys in the class, like you said, where it was like they felt like they were connected. This whole class, you talk to anybody from the 5 stars to the 3 stars, they will say, man, I feel like I'm a part of the team. I feel important. They check on me. They do this, they do that. And it feels good. But then you go to the campus, right? And you're walking around campus and people know your name because guess what? In today's day and age, you have a social media following. That's what's important. So when they see you walking on campus, when they see Duke Johnson walking on campus, you know how many young black men with dreads are walking around on Alabama's campus right now? But when Duke Johnson is on campus, I guarantee you everybody that follows the football program knows who he is. And he hasn't even played a game.
Those guys you got at Auburn.
Right. You get what I'm saying? I love, you know what? And Greg, I'm gonna give you the last 2 minutes of our phone call to let you take your jabs at the Auburn fans, man, because I got a few that I want to add to the poll too. I've got just a few.
Oh, okay. That's no problem. I always hate Auburn. I hate them. Always will. They're not even a rival as much. I always think of other teams like LSU.
Yes.
Texas. I don't even think of them as like a rival. Yeah, they get lucky. We struggle at their place, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't think that's going to happen with this coach. But I'm just saying they're number 15 in recruiting. They're probably going to end up worse than that. Their coach, he loves prostitutes and all this stuff. They say how holy he is and all that stuff. No, I ain't believing that crap for nothing. We've got a good guy that's a Christian. We got a great staff that are Christians and they've lived it. Auburn's a bunch of pretenders. They always have been. They're always little brother. Suck at Auburn. I hate orange and blue. I'll never wear orange and blue. I hate those colors. I like blue with other colors, but not orange. I'll take that. They're a bunch of they always trying to always be like us. They never will be. Their stadium sucks. It's a piece of junk. It only holds 85,000. It's been like that since the late 80s. They've never added on. You know why they don't add on? Because they don't need to. They can barely get 85,000 even when they're good.
Right.
I mean, they're a joke.
They're only packed out during the Iron Bowl because we bring 50% of the doggone the attendance to the show. Well, I think it's 45%. They don't want to give us the truth, but we definitely make up half of that stadium. Even in the Iron Bowl at Jordan-Hare last season, you could look at the overhead shot of that stadium. We go to LSU, it's going to be white, all white. You might see a little purple and gold, but it's going to be all white, and then you see a spot of crimson, right? We get a little corner, a little section. You go to Auburn when we're there, it's like half and half. We go to Atlanta, the Dogs, they shut it down. They shut it down every time we go to Atlanta. The Dogs, the crowd is always in favor of the Bulldogs. You go when we play Florida, the Gators. They pack their side out. We don't get much love everywhere. But why is it when we supposed to be going up against our rivals, it should be 50-50? We should have 4,000 tickets. We should have 4,000 tickets, but they don't even show up to the game. They rather sit at home and act like
terrible. Georgia is our rival.
Yeah,
they are our rival.
Let's go ahead and we can update that on.
And then maybe LSU because of the past. Like in the last, I saw a stat in the last 6 years. We've won like 30 or 40 more games than Auburn has. Mm-hmm. We've won the SEC championship. Think about it. Suck it to everybody else. We've won it 3 out of 4 years.
Yeah.
3 out of 4 years we've won it, but nobody wants to talk about it. Kirby's 1-5 against us, and I'm so glad that Saban did quit. But he did because he beat Kirby that last time.
Man,
and he will never get a chance to do it again.
Yes. Doesn't never that, you know what, Greg, before I let you off, this is what the satisfying thing for me with Coach Saban closing out his career. Yes, we didn't win the national championship, but Coach Saban left the king as the king of the SEC. Nobody was able to dethrone him. Every team in the SEC still has to bow to the University of Alabama because of Coach Saban. You get let's let that fester. And he not only was it Coach Saban, but Coach Saban left behind the guy that was giving the keys, that was driving the vehicle, Jalen Milroe.
That's right.
And then he handed over.
Saban was 9-0 his last 9 championships. Opportunities, Florida beat us. You know what? There's a lot of teams that even won 9.
Yes. Come on, man.
Most teams haven't won 9. I guarantee most of them haven't won 9.
Man, look, Greg.
We've won 30.
Greg.
Bitches, we've won 30.
Look at Greg, man. Hey, Greg, what you got to say to the people before I let you off, man? We got people on the call there, man.
Oh, I know. I hate to hog you, man, but you know how it is.
Nah, bro. Listen, I'm giving.
We wouldn't get nothing done.
I'm giving everybody 20 minutes minimum today. We didn't have a call-in segment last week.
I know, man. I've missed it, man. I've had like a drug addict on withdrawals. I'm like, I gotta call Smook, man. I want to dial 334. I got you. I gotta call my Alabama drug dealer. I gotta call him so bad to get some shit off my chest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
You good, man? Greg said, "Hey, so y'all, AAA Fab, go ahead and add that to my titles. The Coach Smook, the Alabama drug dealer. I'm a Alabama content drug dealer.
We gotta have her fixed. We gotta have her fixed. Can't get it nowhere else.
This is the Alabama content trap, y'all. This ain't the Coach Smook morning show no more. This is the Alabama content trap. You want all your straight up hood, straight street authentic, all of it. You want the professor, you want the low grade, you want the high grade. You can come here and get it over here at the Alabama content trap.
It's nothing but good grade here, because we don't do all the stuff like all these other colleges do. They do all that cheap junk. They can't afford it.
We don't do that indo. We do the outdo.
No. And yeah, we got rose-colored glasses, and I'm proud of it because we got stuff to back it up. Nobody else does.
100%.
I always be. I don't care. I'm always thinking 12-0.
Yeah.
So prove me wrong.
Yes, sir. I'm 100%.
But no, I love your show. Love you, Smook. Love everybody here. I love everybody's content. We got the smartest fans because I learn something every time I'm in the chat room or whatever I'm doing. Learn from you. Learn from guests. Learn people always have great opinions.
Right.
It's just almost like politics. We like our opinion because but I don't want to care about nobody else because I don't want to hear about no other team.
Right.
It's like, I love it. So it's great. I'm glad I got my fix in. I can be good the rest of the day, and I'll be needing it tomorrow. I'm like a heroin addict almost, even though I don't do drugs. I do Bama drugs. And this is where you buy it right here. You got the best needle in the house.
Hey, look, I don't know if I should say thank you or you're welcome or congratulations.
No, it's great. Look, if anybody knows, if you know me really good, I've never done drugs in my life. I don't even drink.
Man,
it's just the innuendo. It's just the way it was. If I was a drug addict, I was an Alabama addict, this is where I'm getting my fix. I hate it.
I am glad to be your supplier. I am glad to be your plug. Look, I am glad to be your plug, my brother. I appreciate you for real, Greg, man, and roll tide, man.
Roll tide, baby. Suck everybody else. Bye.
Y'all, Greg got to be stopped, y'all. Greg got to be stopped. We gotta. Oh, man, it feels so good to be back home. Oh, my God, it feels good to be back home. Man. Oh, man. Hey, y'all. We got the only program that's thinking 12-0. You know what? Not only us, JB, Georgia feels like they're going to go 12-0. They feel like they're going to be able to beat us week 4. I got some news for them boys. Georgia Bulldogs, and shout out to my brother KB, man. I got some stats for Georgia Bulldogs today. I don't think they're going to want to. They're going to be mad when they check out these stats. And y'all already seen the recruiting weekend, the recruiting rankings. They definitely 2 spots behind, and the composite's not even close. I looked at how the averages have changed based off of the recruits that we've got committed. The averages is not helping them. You got 22 recruits, yes, and all of them. If we had 21 right now, if we took out the bottom recruits, the bottom ranked recruits, right, the 3 stars that they're severely underrated right now because they don't want to go to camps all summer and they want to spend time with their team. Stop. Reel it in, Smook. Don't let them take you there about your boys, because these my boys, and they're gonna stop disrespecting my boys with these recruiting rankings, right? My boys, man. Luke Metz, Lacier Brooks, Mal Waldrop, 3-star. How? Top players in the state. Come on, man. Top players in the state. Get ready to call in, y'all. I got the phone line. It's closed right now. I see you 601. I can't accept it. I gotta wait till you call back. So 601. When I open it back up, as a matter of fact, I know who that is. As a matter of fact, boom, there it is. Stay. Stay in the background for a second. I got you. Uh-oh, what happened to my screen? Here we go. I got you. Stay back there. Stay right there, brother. No, he hung up. Call back. Yup. Antoine, you already know. Look, he already know. Yeah, that's family right there. When you know your folks' numbers, and I knew it had to either be Greg or Davis that called in for the last one. And I ain't seen Davin. Well, I mean Davin. My fault, Davin. I ain't seen Davin in chat. And y'all remember, keep Davin in your prayers. His family. They went through a tragedy last week. We talked about it a little bit. But just keep him in your prayers. He was in good spirits. We've had contact with him. Y'all keep showing the brother some love. And y'all, right now we got 184 watching the live stream. We got 117 watching on Twitter, and we got 67 watching here on YouTube, y'all. So go ahead and hey, let's take a moment. We haven't done this. I got Piano Man in the background. We're gonna bring him on in about 2 minutes. Go ahead and take a moment right now and share the live stream, y'all. Everybody in the chat right now, we got 67 watching, 68 watching. Everybody take it on YouTube. Take a second right now. There's a share button on your screen somewhere. It's either down there. It's either over there. It's either a little down diagonal that way. I don't know. I don't know where it's at. It might be up there. Might be up there that way. But take a moment. If it's over there, that way, if it's that way, take a moment and share the stream for your boy. For a second, because we got some informative stuff other than the phone calls. We got informative stuff, but I want people to call in today. If this ends up being a 3-hour show, I don't care. I ain't got nothing else to do but go to the gym today and edit. Roll Tide and Rise Up is in the chat, man. What's up, my brother? You should have been over here. What's up, Kyle Hirsch? Kyle Hirsch says we have the highest average recruiting ranking in the nation, and we aren't yet the #1 overall ranked recruiting team, but we will be in time the #1 overall team. Listen, Kyle, I'm gonna help you out. So there's a lot of things you have to look at. Don't just go to the Alabama 247 Bama website. There's respected recruiting agencies, and this is what I don't like, because I feel like if they're going to be on a system, I think everything should be credentialed out, right? Everything should be credentialed out. So if you look at where we rank on 3, we're the #1 recruiting class, composite score and composite and overall ranking. And I'm gonna share this tab real quick. This is for you, my brother Kyle. This is for you, my brother. Check it out. Let me move this banner. This is for you, my brother. Y'all, that beat is fire. I don't care what y'all say. It's been going the whole stream. I hope y'all can hear it. Can y'all hear the beat still? But check it out. You look at the #1, 94.33. We got one less recruit in Ohio State, and we are 0.02. I mean, that's not a lot of separation. Ohio State definitely has a highly talented recruiting class. Will they be able to hold on to this class though? It's the question. They buying the hell out this class. I ain't gonna lie. They buying the hell out this class. Georgia, y'all a whole point behind now. Y'all about to be a whole point behind. After we get this Kalen, this AK Deer commitment, Georgia, y'all gonna be a whole point behind. And these composite scores, it takes a lot. Like they would need a 95, 96 rated 5-star to catch us in composite score right now, right? They got 20 commits, so they're going to brag and say y'all got 2 more commits than us. Well, we actually have our 2 more commits than y'all right now is the 3 stars, right? So that doesn't really help our composite rating. If you take away our 3 stars, then our composite score is a higher average. So stop making excuses and just accept the fact that Alabama is still the king, bro. Alabama still reigns. We're the champs. Yes. Yeah. You can't hear the beat? Oh. Glitch, boy. You see me glitch? That's for you, Antoine. I just had to turn it up real quick just so you could hear it. Had to bust y'all speakers real quick. Whose speakers did I bust? I hope I ain't get nobody in trouble at work. I hope I did. That beat just too fire. I can't not leave it alone. Shout out to my brother Rico, man. And shout out to the sponsors of this stream. Listen, we got my brother, my big brother, Piano Man is on the line, y'all. Hold up, let me adjust the banner. I miss Marquita. I've been trying to hold together the whole show, y'all. I don't ever have to type no things. I miss Trina. Man, damn. Trina, your internet. All right, y'all. We got Piano Man in the background. Let me get him on, y'all. Let me see. I don't know what's going on. Yo, Piano Man, can you hear me, brother?
I hear you loud and clear, Coach.
What's good, Piano Man? You in the game, brother. How you feeling this morning?
Can I say it how I feel, Coach?
Say it
how I feel?
Say it how you feel, brother.
Everybody's talking all this stuff about me. Why don't they just let us win? I don't need permission to make my own decisions.
What's up?
That's our prerogative.
Roll Tide. It's our prerogative.
We just rolling across the land.
It's our prerogative.
Yeah, baby. Taking everything. It's our prerogative. Yeah. Doing it just for you.
It's our prerogative.
It's our prerogative.
Hallelujah.
What's up, Coach?
What's up, man?
Coach? What's up, Coach? I'm gonna be good today, Coach.
Listen.
I got to do something, Coach. I got to do something.
Piano Man.
I'm calling all.
Piano Man. Hold on, bro. He can't hear me. He can't hear me. Piano Man. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I hear you, bro.
Oh, before you start, you ain't no being good today. We done had a whole week off of the phone call segment. It's Monday. We trying to pop this week off with setting a record straight with how we feel.
Okay, since you told me to go there, see, I got to kind of calm it down. But here we go. I'm calling all these Bama haters to the front. Come on, show yourself. Don't hide now. Come with it. You talked about us. That's why I started with Bobby Brown. Y'all said we was crazy. You said we wouldn't do this. You said we wouldn't make it. Oh, Matt Moscana, you said, oh, how the mighty have fallen. Bama is on fire. Bama's going down and up in flames and all that good stuff. Oh, wait a minute. And Husky Harson, oh, what happened? Where the Barney fans at? Oh, I know what's happening with y'all, because y'all somewhere singing, I love you, you love me. Oh, y'all singing the Kumbaya song now. Let me see who else I need to talk to. Oh, Tennessee. Oh, the Dreamsicle School. Y'all somewhere looking like a bunch of suckers. Let me see, who else do I need to call out? Let me see. Name another one. Smook out of us, man. Oh, Georgia.
Not Georgia. You can't forget Georgia. You can't forget Ray. You can't forget Ray and them.
Georgia. Smook, I got one question, Coach.
What's up?
Do you have that little jingle on your repertoire, where somebody says something funny, where you can hit the drum and the snare and the cymbal?
I don't, but I will be getting it. Thank you for the suggestion, because I got a lot of jokes that these Georgia fans been running, and I
let me run this joke right quick. Look, I want to know if Kirby Smart's sons are going to get on, since the day is NCAA 25 day. I want to know, will his son insert Jalen Milroe in the place of Carson Beck as their quarterback, since they like to play with Lamar Jackson so much?
Yeah.
And he compared. Y'all get it.
You get what I'm saying? And see, that's what I want to touch on, Piano Man. Georgia fans, they talking like they got this confidence, but they don't believe in Carson Beck for real. They don't believe in Carson Beck. You had your best. You were supposed to three-peat last year, and yeah, he was a first-year starter. But Carson Beck had every asset available, and he could not lead Georgia. Him and Kirby Smart could not muster up a game to lead past a struggling, inconsistent Alabama team. Coached under the guy that was supposed to be lost his step, the guy that's not the king of college football no more, because he hadn't won a national championship in 3 years or however long. Like they failed to realize that this is not just happening in recruiting. This has been happening to y'all since Kirby took the job. So don't play like it's something new, and stop trying to deny the fact that it's not going to change.
Yes. I just feel so good, Smook. Coach, I'm just complaining. I'm happy. I'm peacock proud this morning. Yes, I am. Because when they tell me, I'm sitting there looking at your broadcast yesterday at church, and then it comes through that we got that old boy and signed, done committed. I said, look at God on a Sunday morning. I said, he got folks committed. Won't he do it?
Won't he do it? Yes, he will.
Yes, he will. But Smook, let me tell you, I'm waiting on these LSU fans to kind of show up. Even if I have to go to their page, I want to know what you got to say now. Y'all said we wouldn't make it. You said wouldn't nobody come. And let's go back to something else, Coach Smook, that they've been saying since January. What's this talk about? Nobody wants to come and play for Alabama no more because Saban is gone. Well, he's gone. And we got the number one recruiting player. Are these guys ghosts or something? Ghosts? Am I seeing things or what's the problem? I don't think I'm seeing things. I don't think we drunk. We not drunk. Here in Washington, it's just 7:39 in the morning.
I know that.
So, but hey, bro, give us our props. We don't need them. We just take everything. All I got to say is, Coach Smook, is, man, I am so hyped. I'm ready for the season to start. I'm sitting in the place yesterday. I'm still here in Washington. Went to the grocery store yesterday, and I'm walking down the aisle, and this big dude stops me and flexes and just hollers out in the middle of the store, "Roll Tide!"
Oh,
man! And guess what? The whole grocery store stopped just to see what was going on back there by the produce section. It was a meeting of the Tide, brother.
Yes, sir.
It was a meeting of the Tide. And you know what he said? This is what he said, and I'm just sharing this with our AAA family. This brother up here in Washington said to me yesterday, "We have nothing to fear." Coach Deboer did more with less here. He said that cupboard is full in Tuscaloosa. He said, "I have no problem." He said, we got it up here. He said, "I think we're going to make it." I said, "I know we're going to make it." So, man, let Georgia talk, because we're going to beat them again. Let Auburn talk. 4-31 is going to be forever etched in their brain. Let Tennessee talk. You had us 21-0 and couldn't score no more after you got 21. Let me see, who else can I talk about? Michigan, you got one up on us, but that's all you're going to get. Come back and play us again. Texas, we waiting on you. Arkansas, or anybody, it don't matter who it is. Just bring it. Sing it, bring it and quit singing it. You want the Tide, you say you want it. Man, I'm sitting here looking Smook. Brother, we loaded. We're loaded for the next 2 or 3 years. We're loaded. But Smook, I want to speak prophetically though, bro. I got a feeling. I got this feeling. I don't know what you got.
Yeah.
I got a feeling, big brother. I got a feeling that an awesome flip is about to take place somewhere.
I was just look, Piano Man. Before you finish, I was just reading off of a message and a screenshot that I just got, and I don't know if Ebony's going to celebrate this or if she's going to be mad about it. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, go ahead.
No. You barking up the right tree.
No,
let me tell you something.
Believe me,
I'm gonna tell you something. See, for a man that's 17 out of 18 in calls of commitment, I think you might want to listen to him. I don't care how you feel about him. You may want to listen to him. You might want to listen to him. Now, I believe, but I ain't gonna call no name.
You can say the name.
I believe a flip is about to take place. When the flip happens, I'm gonna need you, Coach, to get some IVs ready.
Yeah.
Get some resuscitation masks ready. You're going to get, Marquita get some gurneys. Nicole get some gurneys. Trina, all y'all get some gurneys. I'm gonna need your mom and your dad to bring their Bibles. I'm gonna bring mine too. We're gonna have to speak because we got to still play some games, for September 28th. I want Georgia at their best.
Mm-hmm.
See? And so the best way to do that, my brother, is they're gonna have to call the folks in, and then we're gonna nurse you back to health just to beat your in again, because that's what's about to happen. I'm telling you now. See, Georgia wants this particular guy. We ain't saying much. They just coming to us. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But bro,
I'm
Coach Smook, can I say something else? And I'm out, brother. I'm out when I say this. Let me tell you what I like about our team, especially the up and comers. Them some dogs, man.
Mm-hmm.
They not puppies. They're dogs. Man, Noah, and even though Noah's there, but man, he's gonna be part of that new generation. With Kalen Russell standing up there winning that at the camp that he went to, and then gets out there and begins to call players and say, "Hey, bro, I need you. Do the right thing. Do the right thing." I'm with Greg. Don't get me wrong. I like Ty. I'm passing on from Jalen. Because I believe Jalen gonna do his thing. But I'm going on the top. All I'm gonna say is, if you ain't got drawing ability, you don't. If your gift, if you will, I'm gonna use that term.
Yeah.
If your gift can't draw somebody who hadn't signed yet, you need to be more than just a quarterback. You got to be a drawer. Kalen Russell is a drawer. He's a magnet.
Mm-hmm.
Look, come on, AAA. He's a magnet. When you get magnets on your team, greatness pulls greatness.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. Greatness pulls greatness. Real, Smook, ain't we from the street, from back in the gap?
Let me tell you.
We're from the street. Real recognize real.
Yes, sir.
Game recognize game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really think these guys would come if Kalen, Deboer, Womack, Sheriff, Gillespie, all the rest? Do you think these guys would come if they didn't have game?
Hey, listen, Piano Man, I'm gonna say this. And it's two recruits. There's a flip that I'm really, I think it's going to happen later in the season. That's going to, but I think a lot of people think we're talking about Justice Terry. I'm not talking about Justice Terry. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. To me, that's not a flip. This young man, he's committed, decommitted twice. Wherever he goes, that's not a flip at this point. But the name that we're speaking on is current Ohio State commit Oford, Naeem Oford. And the reason I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there, because they'll call me out for not putting names on it, right? I'm putting a name on this one. Naeem Oford has been to Alabama. I think his fifth time was in the month of June. In a matter of 30 days, he had been to the University of Alabama 4 times, had 4 visits, 4 or 5 visits in that short time. But not only that, you look at this class of 25 secondary, the recruiting class in the secondary, and I'm gonna go and pull this list up. You got Dejon Lee, you got Chuck McDonald, you got who else is in that secondary? This staff wanted to go and get 4 guys in the secondary for this class. You got Derek Smith, you got Chuck McDonald, you got Dejon Lee, right? Those are 3. And then who was my 4th guy? Chuck McDonald, Dejon Lee, Derek Smith, and who was the 4th one? I thought we had one more corner. Oh, Oford was my 4th guy. That was their 4th guy. That when I was making my target roster, I knew Oford would be in that top 5, top 6. Go and get these guys if we can. In-state kid, Alabama fan, currently committed to Ohio State, right? Currently committed to Ohio State, but has shown up at the campus of University of Alabama more often than he's been going to Ohio State. You know who else did that? You know who else did that? Justin Hill. You know who else did that? I mean, Ty Haywood has been a businessman, but he didn't waste no time. So people got to start paying attention to what's happening when these visits come. Like, kids are not going to keep. Ryan Williams didn't keep coming to the University of Alabama week in and week out to just hang out. He was coming and building relationships because he knew that's where he wanted to be, right? This Alfred wants to be at Alabama.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm glad you went on and said it, because I wasn't talking about Justice Terry either. Matter of fact, he wasn't even on my brain. Georgia wants Alfred too. But the problem is, from what I've been reading, he has not been in that direction. To be quite honest with you, in the month of June, in just the month of June alone, Coach Smook, you was in the right ball field, but actually Alfred had went to the campus at least 6 times. 6 times,
okay. Because I couldn't remember if that May. I couldn't remember if because towards the end of May is when the talk started talking about him having interest, and then so I couldn't remember if he went in May. And you know how people like to get in and dissect my little statements and stuff, but I couldn't remember if he went May 31st or May 30th or one of those days. But I know the month of June he showed up 5 times for sure. I knew that for sure. So 6 times in a month. That's just. Why are we showing? I know it's up the road. I know, he out of burn, but this young man is coming and he's not just chilling. He's not walking around the campus. He's talking to the staff. He's not coming and just relaxing. He's watching practice. You know what I'm saying? Workouts. Like that, they're being able to interact and talk with his staff. You know, the relationships, Mo Linquist and Colin Hitzler and Kane Womack, their efforts, Freddie Roach, his efforts, Courtney Morgan, his efforts. Like, there's a full court press on this. And then you got classmates, teammates that are committed to the university. They're not shy about saying, hey, let's come complete the puzzle, man. If you get Olford, you got your 2 corners. You got your 2 big corners in this class, and Lee and Olford. Then you got your safeties in Smith and Chuck. I mean, you round the class out. You round the class out if you get Olford. And why would he not want to be a part? Hey, Piano Man. You remember I used to tell y'all about this that super team group text?
Yes.
Is this starting to sound like I was lying with when I read off the names? Keelan Russ, Ty Haywood, Caleb Cunningham, Dejon Lee, Daryl Johnson, Justin Hill, Dawson Merritt, Derek Smith, Chuck McDonough, Antonio Cole, Michael Carroll, Anthony Turbo Rogers, Caleb Edwards, Jackson Lloyd, Micah DeBose, Jaden Harmon, Abdul Sanders, London Simmons, Mal Waldrop, Latia Brooks, Luke Metz, and Alex. Come on, man. All of these names are names that you're hearing in recruiting on a daily. If you pull up recruiting sites and you look at all these names that I just called out, maybe not the bottom 6, but the majority of this class, the top 16 out of 22 commits, you're going to see a lot of people falling where they're trying to go or were falling where they were trying to go. And now that they're committed to Alabama, this is starting to get scared for the rest of college football.
And Coach, I'm going to say again, I'm going back to the statement that you just made. And if I'm not mistaken, you correct me if I'm wrong. And you were accidentally put in that super group, weren't you?
Not in that super group. Nah, not that one. Not that one. We just aware of it. We just because if I could get in that group,
well,
come on, somebody pray for me.
You know what? I'm gonna put it to you like this, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, and see in AAA. Listen, I'm just kind of making an appeal to us right about now. One of the things that you all have done for me is caused me to do my homework, and I do my homework. And one of the things that Coach Smook has told us all to do is, when you leave from this line, don't be afraid to go somewhere else and listen, at least listen and expose yourself to, or be exposed to what else is being said. There are a lot of names that are out there. And Coach Smook has already been on the prowl. Now, I ain't brown nosing because I don't have to do that. I'm him. I'm that guy. I'm gonna do my homework. I got to make sure that AAA is being represented right. But I do listen to other takes. And let me tell you something. Other schools, with all of this that Alabama has quietly done, they're shaking in their shoes right now. Oh, yeah. This is what we've got to do. What we've got to do as an organization, we just ball the energy, man. I suggest to us that we continue to get behind our leader, get behind him, rally around each other, and begin to look and see for yourself what we have. Oh yeah, it's one thing for us to get on here and talk it, but when you start reading it in the black and white, you be saying, no wonder Courtney Morgan and Coach Deboer and the rest of the crew, they have an agenda, and it's not just some crappy agenda either. It's an agenda that's going to be solid, because I'm telling you all now, when this season is over, we better be really going into prayer mode, because I'm telling you, they're coming after our coaches. They're coming after our players.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you this, they're going to even try to come after Coach Smook. Why? Because they're good. They're good. They're good.
That's what's up.
They're good. You're good, Coach. And that's why they hate you, man, because you're good. And that's why they think we crazy over here at AAA. And we are crazy. We're crazy.
Yeah.
But you know what? But we're crazy with some sense too.
Yep.
And so the thing about it is, know your players, know what's up for the right quick, and I'm out.
Yes, sir.
Our depth chart, paying attention, I'm calming down. Our depth chart is bananas. And what's going on is the depth chart just got deeper.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm not worried. The depth chart just got deeper. Who in the world can say that you got, now check this out, Coach. Now, this is what you told me to do. You got Jeremy Bernard, Kendrick Law, Kobe Prentice, right?
Mm-hmm.
On one side. But now, in your depth chart, going along with that, Ryan Williams, Emmanuel Henderson, Cole Adams. Who else can brag that you got that kind of depth on one squad at one time? If the injury, I'm just saying.
Go ahead. You just I'm looking at the I brought the depth chart up for everybody because I don't think they realize the type of talent you got. And this, you said the wide receiver room: Jeremy Bernard, Caleb Odom, Kendrick Law, Emmanuel Henderson. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All of these guys: Ryan Williams, Amari Jefferson, Jaron Hamilton, Cole Adams, Rico Scott, Bubba Hampton. Yeah. Like, these are guys that this I believe, and this is just me, I think this will be the deepest rotation of wide receivers getting reps that we've seen at Alabama in a long time. But then you start adding this talented class of 25 commits, and you look at the 24 guys who are going to be expected to step into these roles, and the talent, they get a whole year of developing and not being counted on to execute either scheme on each side of the ball at a high rate. They get grace periods this year. They are the young guys that are really going to really set the tone. Now, the guys that stayed through the Saban era, yes, they're going to set the benchmark, right? I'm fully confident they have already set the benchmark by what they've carried through and what they've been able to present through the transition during spring ball, even their off-season workouts and their anticipation for the fall season. And I'm looking at the roster now, like you said, I'm looking at the depth, and this right here, when we add this 25 class, the 20, that would be the 22 class's senior year, right? Next year,
yes,
or junior year. That's senior.
Right.
You look at the 22 class up into the 20. The roster talent, on paper, will probably be the best roster, 4-year span roster that we've seen at Alabama since the 2013 or the 2014 to 2017 roster, where you had those classes on the roster together. And we went through so many injuries through that time span up until Tua's year as a starter that we didn't get the benefit from it. If we could somehow stay healthy, we will see that Saban era 2.0 type of success from Kalen Deboer and his staff and this Alabama Crimson Tide football team.
Well, Coach, I believe that too. And I just want us to know, just know the depth chart.
Yeah.
Man, I've been and listen to what's happening in the recruiting, because, bro, I'm just saying, Coach Smook, man, that's why I listen to you. And then, and like I told someone else, I do my homework, and I'm sitting here just looking now. I kind of got the feeling when September 28th comes along, Georgia's gonna be in for a rude awakening.
41-17.
Outro right here, my brother. September 28th should be a great event. Not only just at the Bryant Denny Saban Field, but out with AAA, there will be an event going on. We gonna roast some bulldogs that night, and whoever else get in the way.
Yes,
we gonna roast. Come and fellowship with AAA. It's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be great, and we're gonna be able to talk our smack, talk our stuff, and fellowship with the family. But most of all, we just gonna beat Georgia into a new dimension. And they gonna say, I thought Coach Saban was gone. He is gone. Just a new Saban is on. A Saban-like person is on the scene. So AAA, man, you know, Piano Man, love you. Roll Tide, Coach Smook, man, you know I got your back, player. It's all good, and man, I'm just looking forward to a great season. Hey man, everybody hold your head up, be easy. Roll Tide, Piano Man is out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My brother, Roll Tide, Piano Man. Appreciate you for calling in 100%. Every time we call in, y'all know me and Piano Man gonna be on them for at least 20 minutes. Listen, today's calling segment is definitely powered by the AAA family. Shout out to our soft sponsors. We got my sister, Dr. Cicely Artist, and Echo in the Life, man. They one of the soft sponsors for the network. We got a lot of people that support it, man. And I want you all to take advantage of being taking the opportunity of being a member and also sponsoring the Coach Smook Network. So we're going to take a quick 2-minute commercial break, and then we're going to get back into the segments, right? And we're going to break down this recruiting class. We're actually going to get into it. I'm going to talk about each recruit. I'm going to give a little synopsis of what they bring to the what they bring to this class and their skill sets, and how it's going to start shaping up the future. And then we'll have one more break, and then we'll do a season take. We will talk about this upcoming season and get some of your thoughts on it. We'll do a reality or reach to end the show, and that'll be our show for today. So let me take a quick second, y'all. Check out this commercial, y'all. This is how you become a member of the AAA family. For everybody that's in here, if you don't have that membership badge, like my brother, Bama Fan 95, take an opportunity. Salt and Pepper Fire, all of you take an opportunity to become a member of the AAA fam. You see Clinton Howard, you see Trina, you see Caleb, all of them with their banners. I mean, their icons showing that they're members of the channel. Take an opportunity to become a member of the channel. And we definitely want to bring you on board as a member of the AAA family. So here you go. Check it out. Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family and earning your birth certificate, as we like to call it. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community. And also, there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel. Yeah, shout out to Kareem Hood, says, I'm still with you, Smook and AAA. My boy been a member for 2 months here. Yes, 100%, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. Appreciate you for sticking with the content, man, and support. Y'all know, listen, I'm still continue to be authentic. I'm gonna always do it. I shared a viewpoint on something that got a little backlash. I don't care. That's my opinion. Y'all entitled to y'all opinions. I won't ever hate anybody for their opinion. We can disagree, but I won't ever. Man, come on. It don't hurt either, y'all. We gonna still be us. There's more people that want authenticity instead of agenda, and that's what I'm gonna keep pushing for. So, authenticity above all. That's what we stand for, AAA family. Y'all put them AAAs in the chat. Y'all, before we get into our segments again, because we have a show, we have a full show today. I'm glad that we have a full show. I want to share something with y'all. Of course, we have our tailgate event that's coming up here. Don't forget, we already got the RSVP. I got to update that banner. If anybody, I got my graphics guy. He going through transition right now. But if anybody does flyers, wants to do thumbnails and stuff, show me your work, send it to me, join the Discord, and talk to one of my senior moderators. There's going to be Bino, it's going to be Antoine, it's going to be LaQuasia, and there's going to be Trina. You want to contact either one of those and let them know what you want to offer to contribute to the Coach Smook Network. We don't have anybody that's paid staff right now. Listen to what I said. We don't have anyone that's paid staff right now. But we're building, we're growing a network, we're structuring it. So when this thing takes off and gets to that level, we definitely want to take care of our people. Let Boss Lady, KT, do all the business side of things. And I'm gonna just continue to create a team. And we're gonna continue to create great content, y'all. So if you want to get in and start doing thumbnails, help with the graphics and all this stuff, let me know. We're building a team. I want at least 4 personnel that we can resource and use your skill sets to help the network to continue to grow. And we're going to give you your recognition. So when your work is out there, we're definitely going to give you your recognition. Just like my brother Rico, he's not even like on staff or anything. He said, bro, I love your show. I think you'll like this beat, being that we're musicians. We grew up together. And he definitely put me on. He supplied the beat, as you can see on the streamer at the bottom. And one of my senior moderators is in the chat right now. He says, join the Discord. Message a senior mod if you're looking to share your talents. 100%. Yes, we're recruiting. We're recruiting, y'all. But yeah, don't forget to get your tickets. Be on the lookout for this event, y'all. Be on the lookout for this event. This is the next big event for the Coach Smook Network, right? The tailgate event, Coach Smook Network tailgate party. Alabama versus Georgia in Tuscaloosa is going to be September 28, 2024. We will have I'm not, just purchase the ticket. I'm removing the general admission ticket for a reason. We got a big announcement we're going to make tomorrow. Just purchase the tickets, y'all. Purchase the tickets. And we're not close to where our limit is going to be. I think we're going to have a total of 65, 70 tickets that we're going to be able to sell. And right now we're right at 28. We've sold 28 tickets. And surprisingly, and I love this because I love you all, and I'm happy that it worked out this way with this new opportunity available. Nobody's bought a general admission ticket. Everybody that's coming to this event bought VIP. Everybody wants to be in interactive with the live stream and all the content that we're going to be producing that day, which makes me feel good because that's what I want. I don't want it to be about me and my face. I want it to be about our community. So thank you all for the ticket purchases that you've already purchased. And this new announcement, I think y'all are going to be even more excited about it. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be a lot. I'm not going to keep talking about it. I'm just letting y'all know it's going to be crazy good. It's going to be crazy good. All right. And Brett, you 100%, man. Yeah. Kareem said he got that VIP. So all my VIPs, y'all getting y'all t-shirts, man. T-shirts will be coming out soon. We actually going to put those out Friday. We'll have the design out Friday. We'll start, we'll have those at the event. I think some people want theirs shipped to them, which is fine. We'll talk about that. If you got the t-shirt, be checking your emails for your orders so we can get sizes and everything and then start getting those t-shirts made, y'all. So we're gonna turn up at the okay. Look, yo, hey Ebony, if you had to sacrifice one, that would be the one I would want you to sacrifice because you already know how Coach Smook and the fam turn up. You was at A-Day, you was at the Outside with Coach Smook bowling night. That was a good time, and we probably gonna tear the city up after that game, y'all. We really are. We got our tailgate space, but the city don't sleep till about 3-4 o'clock after a big win. So we might tear the city up. And in a respectful manner. I mean, and we want to get out. We want to show people how our community have fun, and we able to handle ourselves and conduct ourselves as such. All right. So let's jump into it, y'all. I want to go into my little segment. We're going to talk about this number one recruiting class and just break it down to the Alabama 2025 recruiting class. And I'm going to be pulling up some different graphics. So y'all just bear with me. And I'm going to share this tab here. And we're just going to go down the list. We're going to kind of just navigate through these screens here. And I just want to talk about the recruiting class, y'all. I want to talk about this recruiting class, what some of these players' skill sets and what they bring to the team as far as what the scheme entails. I think this is probably going to be one of the most talented classes that we've seen come through Alabama in the recruiting ratings, era history, whatever, however you want to word it, right? I look at names like Kalen Russell, man. K-Dot is one of those kids that a leader, a true leader. You look at his highlight films. Y'all see me running some B-roll, and I'm going to clip this. So y'all see me running B-roll. His arm talent is there. He has the ability to get outside the pocket, use his legs to create more time to complete plays, right? IQ is there. Went to the Elite 11 and just showed it out. Ended up winning MVP at both of the major QB camps, competition camps this summer in previous weeks. So I love having this 5-star quarterback committed to this class. And not only was he committed to this class, he went out and he called out names. One of the names that he called out was Ty Haywood, the young man out of Denton, Texas. We've been calling Ty Haywood. I've been saying that Alabama was going to have a realistic chance because of Coach Cap and what he does as far as development of offensive linemen and this skill set. Offensive tackles they flourish in Coach Cap's run scheme, his run game. And you look at Ty Haywood, great pass blocking, but he thrives in the run blocking. So you get him added to this class, another 5-star recruit, top 5 player in his state, right? Not just in his position, but in his state. Top 10. Caleb Cunningham. I think he's the number 1 player in the state of Mississippi. Yeah, the number 1 player in the state of Mississippi, the number 3 player at his position, right? In the nation, and the number 22 player in the nation overall. All right. And then you look at his speed, his hands, strong at attacking the ball. You at the high school level, you see him beat double coverage. You see him beat double teams consistently on his highlight film. To get that commitment this past week, and those two, Caleb Cunningham and Ty Haywood, I told y'all 2:00 that morning that Alabama would end up being the number 1 class after those two commitments, and we seen that happen. Dejon Lee, another 5-star cornerback, another 5-star player, cornerback out of Mission Vale in California. Big corner, 6'4", 190. Probably playing weight, going to be 6'4", 205, 215 by the time he's on campus and ready to suit up and be on the field as a consistent player. This kid is going to have an opportunity to start. Maybe not start like be the first player out there, but he will have the opportunity to be in a 6-man defensive back rotation in this defense. He will be like the likes of Xavier Brown, Mincy, Mbakwe. He will have that type of effect. Red Morgan when he steps on campus. Dejon Lee, Daryl Johnson, and Justin Hill. You see, they have Justin Hill as strictly as the edge. I think that's where he's going. He specifically was recruited to be a wolf in this new scheme. He was specifically recruited to be a wolf in this scheme. His speed off the edge is unmatched, even for the likes of Daryl Johnson. Daryl Johnson is a rangy, athletic. Daryl Johnson can play strong safety. He can play linebacker. Mike Will, he can get on the edge. We see both of these guys, their explosion. But Justin Hill, range-wise, speed, I think he might have the edge over Daryl Johnson. But you talk about lateral quickness, the moves, you got two guys that have an arsenal of pass rush moves that are good with the ball in their hands when they create turnovers, right? Justin Hill, Daryl Johnson, both turnover creators. You look at the frame, around the same size, same weight. I mean, I don't think Duke is 6'1", y'all. I think Duke is more 6'3", 6'2", 6'3". And definitely that 200-pound weight that keeps him right in that range to be able to play strong safety if need to be that big husky for this defense, or that puts him in position to be the wheel where he can be in pass coverage. He can run fit easily because of his quickness and his strength and his size. So you look at these guys and those linebackers that we have to start this recruiting class off: range, athleticism, strong hands, can play in cover and space, Yeah, this is huge. This is huge for us. Shout out to my brother Davin Jones being in chat. Dontaria Moore being in the chat. He said, what's good, coach, in chat? It feels good to stay on top of the mountain 100%. Bishop Moore in the chat. Davin Jones, my brother, staying strong for the family. Look at him. Hill was a huge win over Ohio State. A little get back for Olford. Davin, I don't know if you was in here, but Olford is the next flip we're working on. I'm making it public. And do I feel like we have a strong chance? I'm about 85. How many scoops we giving the Olford flip right now? I'm going to give the Olford flip 4 scoops. A strong 4 scoops. So I'm about 80% sure that we get them. 4 scoops on the Olford flip. 4 scoops on the Olford flip. And back to the recruits, man. Dawson Merritt, another rangy linebacker. I think he's in more of a development stage. Can definitely get on the field. But he's going to have a year to develop behind all that talent that's in front of this class, in the 24 class. Noah Carter, Jay Sean Ross, all those guys, they'll be counted on to be stepping into leadership roles next year. QB Reese, right? A lot of these guys will be expected to start stepping into more active roles and more down-to-down roles in their sophomore year. That'll give time, guys like Dawson Merritt, time to come in and learn schematics, not just rely on pure athleticism. Learn the scheme, learn more technique, add more moves to your arsenal. A highly touted 4-star. You got Derek Smith, safety commitment, out of Selma, Alabama. Speed, and a physical guy playing over the top of the defense. And y'all, one thing that I didn't know about Derek Smith until I started doing a little bit more research, I think Derek Smith has like a 38, 39-inch vert, right? Put him over the top of your defense. His speed, 4.4 guy, left and right laterals, quickness, speed. You want a robber safety, a one high safety. Derek Smith's your guy. Then you got Chuck McDonald, another shutdown corner that can go and play strong safety. That can play free safety, but another lockdown corner. He plays a lot of off coverage. Chuck McDonald does, and the technique is there. One thing about Chuck McDonald, he may not be 6'2", but another 6 foot big cornerback, another 6 foot cornerback. This staff knows what they want. 4.5, 4. I see y'all coming with the scoops. 4.5, 3.5 on the flip, Jordan. Piano Man said 4.5. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm liking that. Then you look at Antonio Coleman, defensive lineman, somebody that I thought we was having problems with up until recent talks and different things with people around him, but also his change in energy about his commitment to the Crimson Tide and how he's been vocally supporting. You turn on the film, he's another version of what we're going to see, what we got to see out of Christian Barmore. He's not necessarily the interior wrecker like Tim Keenan or Jaheim Otis, even though his size will say that's where he should be doing. He's more of your Christian Barmore, 6'2". Yeah, he's going to play a lot of interior, but he's going to be a big end too. There was 3-man fronts. You're going to need Antonio Coleman for the future. Then you start looking at the offensive line. We touched on the offensive line earlier with Ty Haywood, but you got a guy in Michael Carroll who's going to man probably probably going to be your next Tyler Booker for the offensive line with this 25 class. He's probably going to be your next Tyler Booker. Michael Carroll's going to come on. He's going to push for early playing time too. He's going to push. He may not start his freshman year, but I guarantee you, guys like him, same thing with Rock Montgomery. Rock Montgomery is waiting for the first entry this year. And he get on the field, it's going to be hard to pull him back off the field. Michael Carroll get on campus, he's going to have the same type of feel. 6'6", 315, offensive guard, can play tackle, right? He can play anywhere on the offensive line, but I think he's going to thrive at the guard position. Anthony Rogers, Turbo. It's a reason why they call the young man Turbo. I think this is a 4.41 type kid, right? 5'9", 5'8", 190 running back. This is our scat back of the class. You need one of these. Great hands out the backfield. You can line them up in the slot, put them in the jet motion, right? Not many people are going to be able to catch him. Not many teams are going to be able to contain him with staying disciplined to what this offense does with using the boundary, right? You look at his skill set, fits perfectly into this running back room, even behind a talented room with the likes of Jam Miller and Richard Young have the opportunity. Well, no, I think it's Jam Miller. Jam Miller is probably going to be the only one lead. You're going to have Justice Haynes, Richard Young, Daniel Hill, Kevin Riley, Anthony Rogers in this room to come up, right? For the next few years. Oh yeah, I could sit a year. I'll let Justice and Richard Young go off their junior year while I'm a freshman, getting the fourth quarter snaps, averaging 7 yards a carry because the team is so beat up. When I get on the field, it's easy. Might get me 3 or 4 touchdowns my freshman year and still be able to red shirt. Ooh, go ahead, Turbo. Smart decision. Caleb Edwards, uber athletic tight end, 6'6", 240. The young man is going to be what we wanted Jaleel Billingsley to be. When I turn on the film, I look at his athleticism, I look at his route running. He's going to be exactly what we thought Jaleel Billingsley was going to be for us. I really do. I really think that's what he will be. He will be for us, right? And so I don't think people realize how much talent this class is possessing right now. You look at Jackson Lloyd, 6'7", 290 offensive tackle. I think he's going to be the next Jonah Williams. Jonah Williams, you look at his skill set. He looks like Jonah in his past. Jonah Williams was another big body tackle that didn't eclipse 300 mark. You look at Jackson Lloyd, he has college football size, the ideal tackle size that you want for Kalen Deboer and this offensive line and cap and what he likes to see anatomical makeup wise. This is a young man that fits that mold straight up. Add Michael DeBose to that front, right? Another guard, right guard. Jaden Roberts like skill set. Jaden Roberts like just a mauler. Michael DeBose and Michael Carroll at your guard position, man, in your guard position. What are we going to? Interior run game is going to be reestablished. And there's some guys in front of these guys. We're just talking 25 class right now, right? Just talking future. We're getting hype about our future because there's reason to be. Jaden Harmon, another linebacker, low key right now amongst talks. When you talk about all the commits to Alabama, this is the low key 4-star, a low key 4-star. Turn on the film, ain't nothing low key about his game though. Ain't nothing low key about his game. He's a popper. Him and Abdul Sanders are poppers. They don't care about their body. They trying to go in every chance they get. They trying to take you out. They are the interior guys for this defense going forward. These two and Luke Metz together in the rotation for you, interior linebacker rotation going forward. Guys, we got and Jaden can cover. Jaden and Luke are probably the best cover linebackers in this class. I'm gonna tell you straight up. They're the best cover linebackers in this class. Abdul Sanders, he does everything good. You find very few flaws. He doesn't do everything uber great or he doesn't underperform anywhere. He does everything good you need out of a linebacker. Cover, run fit, dissecting the run game, right? Making the calls. IQ is there. Vision is there. So you add Jaden Harmon today, he's a perfect weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the Mike linebacker and let him go run fit all game. And drop off in coverage, cover the swing routes or the dart routes out the backfield. He can do it. Luke Metz, put him in the middle of the defense. Let him call out the plays. Let him make sure, because Luke is probably going to be one of the smartest linebackers in this class. I'm telling you that right now. Landon Simmons, another interior defensive lineman, guys. This is my Tim Keenan of the class. This is my Tim Keenan, my Jaheim Otis, my what was the Williams guy from Australia from years ago? Him, Terrence Cody. This is him. More athletic version of him, though. More athletic version of those guys down there. Maybe not Tim Keenan, because Tim Keenan is probably one of the most athletic big guys you're going to see. Him and Tim Smith, they're very athletic big guys, right? You put them in the middle of that to clog up and just blow stuff up. Landon Simmons does this at a high rate. Mal Waldrop, I believe he's the future center for the University of Alabama. I believe he will be the next great center. 3-year starter, maybe he stays a 5th year, right? I feel like a red shirt for his first year is going to be great for his development at that center position. A 6'5", 320, right there in the middle of the field. He'll probably play at like 310, 315, right? Lacier Brooks, Jalen Waddle, 2.5. Jalen Waddle, 2.5. Honestly, y'all, I've seen Lacier Brooks run. Just straightaway speed, he's faster than Waddle. Straightaway speed, he's way faster. Not way faster, he's faster than Waddle. I'm not gonna say way faster. He has Tyreek Hill's track speed. Lacier Brooks does. Yeah, he does. Jesse Williams, exactly. Caleb King, you know who I was talking about. So you add Lacier Brooks to this group, then you look at Luke Metz. This is the unsung hero of this class, y'all. Very underrated. There's no way Luke Metz should be a 3-star. There's no reason why. But I hope they leave my boy at the 3-star. You want me to tell you why? Because I talked to my young boy. And this is motivation for him. It ain't disrespect, it's motivation. Motivation. Y'all think every other linebacker in this, y'all really think that is that many other linebackers in this class that's better than me? Him, Daryl, I think a few of them feel disrespect. I know Daryl and Luke, they exclusive. These jokers, they so tight, they trying to be roommates. They gonna be roommates at the next level. So we know we got their commitment for the next 4 years, 3 to 4 years. And then Alex Asperhoff, I got to do my research, y'all. This young man, from what I'm hearing, leg, he got the boot, right? We got the boot. So coming in, it's going to be an open competition again for kickers. I know. I think did we lose Connor Tauti? Is he still on roster? Is Connor Tauti still on roster? Let me go and pull this depth chart. I think Connor is still on roster. Let me see. Yeah, Connor Tauti is still on roster. He's a red shirt freshman coming up this year. So you bring in Asperov, and he's going to have time to develop. I'm glad that we got the senior transfer, Nicholas Graham from Wisconsin, because I really feel like Tauti needs some more leg power. I remember his accuracy. That's one thing we were raving about. Shawnee Hudson is in the chat. What's good, sis? I remember we were raving about Tauti's accuracy when we looked at his film during recruiting. I was on the Bama Standard when we were talking about his signing, but I think his no leg strength, no power. We need power. We need power. How many future first round NFL picks you see in this class? Whoa, that's a good question, man. Good speculation. Shane B, stick around so we can talk about that. We'll talk about that to close it out. We'll make a as a matter of fact, Shane B, let me do this. I just got an idea, and y'all keep running it up. This is why I want to promote y'all doing a lot of comments and staying in tune with the segment, because y'all bring great ideas. Y'all create great ideas for more chat interaction, right? So check this out. I'm gonna turn the horn on because my boy Shane just gave me my clip, my comment for the next VOD, and I'm gonna record that after the show. Shane, I'm gonna do that show. Smook, how many first round NFL draft picks are from this class? So I'm gonna start at comment, Shane. I start the comment. You just got the comment of the day. You just got the comment of the day, or the question of the day. Let's do question of the day. Still haven't seen the hot take comment of the day for the horn, but yeah, cue the video of players practicing in TI. Nah, man. You know what? I ain't trying to get copyrighted again. Last time I did that, I got in trouble. But Graham Nicholson is definitely a huge pickup. Letting Connor develop. And then, once this season is over and we hopefully he brings success from the kicking game, Connor Tauti will be ready to compete and be the front runner for the next kicker, and that allows Alex a year to develop. But from what I'm hearing, this young man has a leg, so I would not discredit a chance of having a true freshman kicker on next year's roster. All right. Antoine said Keelan Russell, Caleb Cunningham, Ty Haywood, Jay Hill, DJ Lee. Those are, man. Hey, I think we have more, man. Yeah, I think we have more. But that's the recruiting class breakdown. And now we're going to kind of transition. How does this recruiting class become number one? And stay number one, right? How do they become number one and stay number one? Well, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna say this, y'all, and I'm gonna do this. Hold up, because I want to run some B-roll while we do this. I might be able to clip this perfectly. All right, boom. So I'm gonna say this. With this class right now, number one recruiting class, you got I think Keelan Russell is now the number 3 quarterback in the nation. He's just been moved up to the number 3 quarterback. And you look at the skill set, you look at how he plays. A lot of your pivotal moves when in recruiting are based around your quarterback. This is a quarterback that a lot of people want to play with and play for. You know what I'm saying? And they haven't even got on campus with this young man. They look at his skill set. They look at his character. They look at his energy. They've been at these camps, these elite camps together, all these skills camps and stuff, and they get to interact with each other and talk. They look at his highlight film, as you all see it. The young man can move. He has legs. I mean, Jaden Daniels, and we saw what Jaden Daniels did with an explosive offense. They didn't even have the best offensive line, but I think Alabama is poised to have one of the best offensive lines with this recruiting class coming up. It's 25 classes. They stay together, and I'm not discrediting what's in front of them. They're going to be great because what's in front of them is great. They're going to be great because they have a group of offensive linemen in front of them that is going to provide time for them to develop fully. So when they step on the field, they go into their sophomore year, going into that spring, going into their sophomore year, this offensive line, you're talking Ty Hayward, you're talking Michael Deboer, you're talking Mal Waldrop, you're talking about Jackson Lloyd, you're talking about who did I miss? Ty Hayward, Michael Carroll, Mal Waldrop, Jackson Lloyd, and Michael Deboer. You're talking about 5 offensive lineman recruits, and I think all of them are top 100 players in the nation right now. So I'm excited to see what this continues to develop and turn into, because people say you can't maintain it if you lose one. Well, the guys that we might lose will not hurt our composite score. And there are a few names that might be on the radar to possibly decommit because of the room getting crowded. But until it happens, I'm excited about this class. I don't see any of the linebackers leaving. I don't see, because this linebacker rotation is going to be key to the success of this defense going forward, right? So you're going to see the type of linebacker that recruit is going to fit a mold. And because of that, kids know that they're coming in. They're not going to get to play 60 snaps a game. I don't think, me personally, if I'm an advisor, right, to any of the athletes nowadays that's being recruited, I'm telling them, look, if you can go to a school and only play 30 snaps a game, right, 30 snaps a game max, and whether that's offense or defense, and you're only playing 30 snaps, that closes your margin for error or for to be evaluated on such a wide range, right? A wide range, meaning the more snaps you have, the more tired you get, the more opportunities there is for mistakes. You keep it tight, you keep a tight snap count, 30, 40, 35 max, you know what I'm saying, with rotation, quality rotation, you're going to see better results. You're just naturally going to see it because you're fresh, your body's fresh, your mental is fresh. You're on the sideline a little bit more so you can get actual instructions on what your assignment is when you get on the field. So this pans out for us. This pans out for us with the type of recruiting that we're doing with talent on roster that's already here. Shout out to my guy, Brandon Michael, with the 1999 super chat. Appreciate that 1999 super chat. My brother says, keep building this network, coach. Showing love. Roll Tide. 100%, Brandon Michael. I appreciate you, man. And because you have donated that super chat, all green super chats are being announced as co-sponsors. Anything above that will be added to the list too. So Brandon, I thank you for that super chat, my guy. Let me put your name on this banner. I don't have my producer here right now. Neither one of my producers are able to work today, but let me get your name on this banner, man. Let me see. Hold on. Let me type. I'm typing with the left hand. One hand typing, y'all. Yes. Brandon Michael, appreciate you, my guy, for the 1999 super chat. And boom, that's it right there. And y'all, if y'all want to get added to the banner, you want to be recognized for a comment, you want something highlighted, super chats help because it's a different color. But I'm not saying you need to do that. I don't need you to super chat to be seen. I've tried to acknowledge all hot comments and make sure I'm looking at these comments when I'm working by myself, because I want you all to know that your word counts. What you talking about counts. It matters. It matters to what we're doing here on the network. So yeah. And if you want to support monetarily, man, Coach Smook Network Cash App is right there, right? If you want to support other ways, we got the Venmo link. I don't know where the Venmo link is. And other ways to support is joining the Discord, finding out how you can support in the Discord. We talk about ways to continue to support the channel, ideas to help the network grow. Come join the Discord, join in there and talk to the people. We got a crazy community, y'all. Got a crazy community. But again, Brandon, thank you for the 1999 super chat. Caleb King trying to test his luck with the hot take, but I think Lockett goes to UT, Terry goes to UGA, Oprah stays with OSU. We get AK Deer and finish with the number 3 class. You're missing on that one, Caleb. You're missing. You're missing heavily on that one, Caleb. I'm sorry, brother. I hate to do that to you. You my boy, but you're missing heavily on that one. And that's a cold take. That's not a hot take. That's a cold take. Because one, you must wasn't in here when we talked about the Ofer news. And Khalid Lockett wants to play with Keelan Russell, Caleb Cunningham. Those are his boys, man. Caleb, I know you've been working hard, brother. Just stick to the process. Trust the process. Trust me. We will end this recruiting class. 2025 class will be the number one recruiting class. You want to know what's going to happen, Caleb? A 10-2 record is going to tell these recruits, man, we that much closer. We can be the first undefeated national champs under Kalen Deboer. A 4-8 record, we get to go and turn it around. So with this class, this 25 class, they see the best of both worlds. They have an opportunity to either take it up a level or they could be the saving grace, right? They could be the class that saves it. Yeah, he missed the Ofer prophecy. He not buying it yet. Don't buy it. Keep on doubting, Caleb. Keep on doubting. You my boy, but you sure be doubting. You know what? I feel like Caleb is one of those fans in the stands that when we in a tight game, he gonna have to move 2 seats over from me. He gonna have to go over 2 seats. Because I'll see something happening. And this ain't just Caleb. We got a lot of fans like that. We got a lot of people. My brother is one. My little brother, not my blood brother, but one of my little brothers. He's just like that. I will be like, man, watch what's gonna happen. Boom, boom, boom. It was happening this drive. Watch what happened this drive. They're gonna make adjustments. Blah, blah, blah. Boom. And he'll be like, man, I don't know. If we don't get this, if we don't. I'll be like, man, I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna be back. And if your mind ain't right when I come back in here, I'm getting you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Caleb, trust me. Trust the process. This is going to be one of those classes, right? When they step on campus, the upperclassmen in front of them are going to be like, yeah, he's that dude. Yep, he's that dude. Yep, I'm starting right now, but it's a dude behind me. When I leave, it's him. And you know what that does to the upperclassmen? It forces them to perform at a higher rate, a higher level. It forces them to be better. So when they leave, even though they're playing with a little pressure behind them, a little push behind them, and it's not bad pressure, it's a good push, good pressure, right? Even though they're playing like that, it makes the intensity more. It makes it more enjoyable to come to practice and compete when you have players that do that, right? Let me see what we got. Comments. Kayla, Miss, yeah, okay. Boom, Shane, oh yeah, okay, that's good there. What about D-line? We really need to prove that for real. Listen, wait. Our D-line is going to be awesome. I think scheme is going to do a lot of help with these guys. Yeah, the scheme is definitely going to be there. But yeah, y'all seen all the ways to support the channel and donate. So what I'm going to do is we right here at 2.5 hours on the stream. I want to thank my AAA members once again. We're going to do this last commercial, y'all. And shout out to the co-sponsors of the stream with the super chats. We got let me go up to the top. We got Brett with 2 $4.99 super chats. The green super chats are getting added to the co-sponsor banner today. Anything green or better, right? So $4.99 or better, it's going to be added to the sponsors for the chat. I mean the show today. Brandon Michael coming in with the $19.99 super chat. And yeah, man, I appreciate you 100%, Brandon. Think about becoming a member of this AAA family, man. Becoming a member of the network and supporting monthly. We greatly appreciate it. We got a lot of member videos coming out this week, y'all. I hope y'all ready for those. Hope y'all excited about seeing those. And but after this commercial, y'all, we're gonna jump into it. And let me get the right banner up. Get ready to call in. After this commercial, become a member of the AAA family. We're gonna jump into the phone lines again. So get ready to call in. Y'all see it at the bottom of the screen. Get ready to call in. Wait until I come back to call, because if you call now, you ain't gonna answer. But here, check it out. This is how you become a member of the AAA family. Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family and earning your birth certificate, as we like to call it. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel. Yeah, thank y'all, man. 100%. 204 people watching right now. We got one watching on YouTube. One watching on Facebook. Facebook family showing love, man. If you on Facebook and you watching, man, drop a comment. I think I could see Facebook comments on my phone now. I'm gonna start. I got to get my stand back over here so I could have my Facebook comments up, because I got to start showing. I have a lot of people at my church that watch me on Facebook, so I definitely got to continue to show love. They've been they've been following me for a while. You know, I remember when I was doing gaming content, some of them would come in on my gaming streams and and laugh at my stuff. You know, my boy Drummer Boy Gaming is in there. Jose Hargrove, appreciate you for pulling up, man. Yeah, man, appreciate you for pulling up. I appreciate you, for real. Appreciate you. Make sure you drop that like for your boy. Drop that like for your boy. I'm gonna like my own stream. Let me see. I like my own stream. Putting them likes on the stream. Look at that, but I ain't seen Facebook likes, you know what I'm saying, on the live stream in a minute. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's watching the stream. We got 64 here on YouTube. We got 145 watching on Twitter. Now, we are opening the phone lines here right after I acknowledge some comments. We got some more super chats being added to the banner. Let's go. We are here. AAA 42-17 Bama over Georgia. Over UGA, been saying it, September 28th. See y'all there in the VIP. Smook, hit your bro up. I got you. Is that? I thought that was a picture. I thought there was a picture of like a bra. I ain't even gonna lie. I thought there was a bra emoji. I was about to say, hey y'all, I want us to have water guns at the tailgate too. I hope y'all don't wear your good weave to the game. Anyways, honestly, you shouldn't be trying to wear no good weave to that game. Anyways, we need ponytails. We need visors. We need bucket hats. We need all of that. We need all that energy for the game. Because we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. I want to have some. We're gonna have some stuff there. But shout out to my boy JB718. Let me add you to this banner, man. And y'all, please bear with me. I keep saying that because I don't like being stagnant on the show. I love keeping the energy rolling, and y'all just keep doing what y'all doing, man. So bear with me. I'm gonna put JB on this banner real quick. Yes. Marquita, please hurry back. And y'all keep Marquita and y'all players, y'all. She's coming back from vacation. A well-deserved break. You know, she working hard, both for the network and for her family. So definitely want to keep her in your prayers as she travels back. But without further ado, call in. The phone line is open once again, y'all. The phone line is open once again. Call in, share your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Going forward, we're doing any talk. This last 20 minutes of the show, we got 5 minutes per call based off of, call volume. But you got 5 minutes to just talk your talk. Whatever you want to talk about, Bama football, Bama recruiting, your reaction to today's segment, something to look forward to, your thoughts. Call in, talk to me, man. Did you see Ryan Williams is an 81? Yes, I heard he's the highest rated freshman on EA Sports on NCAA 25. I heard he's the highest rated true freshman on the game. It's crazy, huh? Who we got? I thought I heard somebody.
Call from
Zachary put me in the game. Okay?
Oh, Zach calling back in, y'all.
accept, press
Zach, you back in the game, man. It's the fourth quarter. What you got to say to the people, my boy?
What's up, AAA family?
look, it's the fourth quarter. That's what we're gonna call this phone call segment, because fourth quarter the game get tight. We got to start closing it out, and the time is gonna be started. So I'm gonna let you talk. We can dialogue, whatever. But set the tone, Zach. What you got to say to the people closing out the stream today, man?
Oh, we about to beat that ass on Georgia.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna be a VIP with you, so I'm gonna be on camera and act the fool.
Yeah.
My dad might be right there with me. We don't know yet. I'm gonna try to, encourage him. He became a subscriber the other day. So
Yeah.
But yeah, because he wanted to tune in and hear me say, so he could chime in the chat and laugh and make fun of me.
Yeah.
Pick on me. You know how dads are.
Yeah, man, 100%, Zach. What else, man? Talk to the people, man. You got some time. I'm just sitting here. I'm going through the comments right now, and I love how the chat is interactive. Chat, continue to talk y'all's talk, man. I love it. I'm gonna go to Twitter too and try to get some people on Twitter. But what else, Zach? Because you came through heavy with some heavy stuff earlier with taking shots at the Auburn fans. Tennessee.
I'm gonna do Georgia.
Oh, go ahead. Talk to Georgia. I love when we talk trash to Georgia. Talk trash to Georgia for me.
Kirby Smart, I love you. I love you. You did great things at Bama, but you just can't cut it as a head coach. And Kalen Deboer is going to show you you're mediocre. The 2 championships that you won, the better teams that y'all played those 2 years, both had major injuries and other things that went y'all's way, to help y'all win those championships.
Oh no! Not tainting their championships. Don't you dare tell the truth about why they won those championships, Zach. That's you're not supposed to tell the truth about stuff like that.
And if it wasn't for that, Kirby Smart, you'd just be another Mark Rick and probably end up been fired by now. And anytime you play a difficult schedule, you cannot compete at a championship contender level.
Right.
Because you just, when it matters most, you falter, you make bad decisions, you cost your player, your play calls cost your team the game. You're not up to snuff. I hate to say that, because I loved what you did at Alabama when you was at Alabama, but just maybe you need to go back to being a defensive coordinator, because that's what you're best at.
But yeah, man, 100%, Zach. So you got 30 seconds, man. What you want to say to the family, what you want to say to the people, and then we're going to get up off of here and open the phone lines up for the fourth quarter call-in segment, y'all. Powered by the AAA family. I want y'all to know every time we do a call-in segment, this is powered by the AAA family. Everybody that supports this channel by being a member, you're the reason why we're able to do this call-in segment. Zach, what you got to say to the people, brother?
If they ain't wearing crimson, fuck them.
I love it. 100%. My boy Zach is in here with the heat, man. Well, Zach, you enjoy the rest of your day, man. And maybe we come back for a late night segment. I don't know. I'm feeling good. I miss being in front of the camera here in my home office. I'm excited about being back. I'm glad the phone call segment is working again. I'm just happy today. Like, I'm very happy about how today's show has gone. And appreciate you for participating and contributing to the success of this network, Zach. I really appreciate it, my guy.
No problem, Coach Smook. You know I got you, and I'm only here to help you build your channel. And if you need anything from me, just don't hesitate to get in contact with me. If you need me to be a moderator to help, I'll do that. I don't care what I have to do. I just want to support your channel and help you get to where you're going, because you provided a safe place to where all of us can communicate and talk football. So I want to help you grow and get you to where you want to go.
Right, 100%, Zach, and I appreciate you for that, man. And we'll catch up later, my boy. You hear me?
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And y'all, I want y'all to understand this. In this segment, this is where we take the reins off. We don't have to hold back. This fourth quarter calling segment, I want y'all to call in and talk you know what I'm saying? Talk your shit today, right? And I missed the button that time, but I said it. Yes, talk your today, y'all. Talk y'all today, because I want y'all to really just let these fan bases know we ain't been quiet, right? We ain't been quiet, and I don't think I've been giving us enough space to talk our. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the other fan bases have been speaking for us for the most part. You go to Twitter, you have onesies and twosies here that's really popping, talking that Bama noise before some big news that's related, and it's not a lot of them that's going to carry the mantle and stand 10 toes down, right? But here over at AAA, we've been popping our stuff. I think we just need to pop it a little bit more until otherwise proven, right? So we calling them out. So the phone line is open again. 334-625-1121. Again, 334-625-1121. Call in. This fourth quarter calling segment is brought to you by the AAA family. Call in. You got 5 minutes to pop your stuff. Y'all hit a ring. Y'all hit a ring. Put me in the game or get you on the line.
Oh, put me in the game, Coach.
Accept.
Yo, what's up? You in the game with Coach Smook. Say your name again.
It's Kyle Kemp.
Kyle who?
Kemp.
Oh, I thought you said Kyle Henderson. I'm just playing. What's up, man? How you feeling today?
Oh, I'm good, brother. I ain't talked to you in a while.
Good to hear from you again, man. Look, I did that to you last time you called, huh?
Oh yeah, I'll change my damn name.
Look, we're gonna call you K-Dog or something. Look, let me change it on the banner. Hold on, let me just, cause folks, this might be clickbait for some people. They might be scrolling by the screen and be like, Kyle in the game on the phone with Coach Smook. I'm like, Kyle Henderson called to talk to Coach Smook. No, that my boy ain't called to talk to me, man. He ain't talked to me since he fired me. So what he gonna call now? You know what I'm saying? But how you feeling today, K-Dog?
Oh, I'm good, brother. Just trying to see how them Auburn fans doing, sitting down there, not even in the top 10. If they harsh and say they can't recruit in the South.
Hey,
just seeing how they feeling down there, not even sitting in the top 10.
Ain't it sad? Ain't it just it's sad for them, but it's a joyous occasion for us as Bama fans, right?
Dog, tells you.
Where you live at, Kyle?
About to come. What's up?
Where you live at?
I'm not in Biloxi, Mississippi. Okay. I grew up. I was born in Alexander City. Mm-hmm. So I was born and raised.
So you in Biloxi right now. You're in Biloxi, and you just got to be in the state when Caleb Cunningham, the number one player in the state of Mississippi and the pride of Mississippi, was supposed to turn it around for whichever school he chose, Mississippi State or Ole Miss. Because Lane just knew he was about to put together go round out the Mississippi guys. He just knew he was gonna shut it down. He just knew it.
Yeah, you guys go dig in that portal a little deeper to find wherever he wants to get.
100%, man. And when you think about this recruiting class, this class 2025 recruiting class, number one ranked on 3, they have them as the number one overall rank. I think 247 will follow up. A lot of times once you see one major industry or one major recruiting database play something, you see the other ones kind of fall in line to keep some uniformity. What do you think this does for Alabama as a whole? Not just recruiting, not just the team, but as a whole, the University of Alabama as a whole, when it comes to their football program and this class being the 2025 number one ranked recruiting class right now?
Shoot, really, it sets us up for 2026 number one recruiting class. And then just gonna keep going from there. I mean, I don't see us dropping a low top 5 class within the next, I'd say, 4 to 5 years.
Maybe
if it's not long. I mean,
and I'm only saying maybe because I think I'm thinking on the same track as you. Once you get so much talent on a roster, it's going to be hard to get full classes of talent like we have this year. You will start to see more of the developmental not bottom heavy, but guys that are on the developmental path. You'll start seeing those type of recruiting classes make up the majority of the classes. I say maybe the 27 class will be that first class where we see a lot of 3 stars, a lot of 3 stars, a lot of 4 stars that are really just 3-star, 4-star guys based off, star rankings, which is not a bad thing. But they're going to be coming into situations where they get to gain experience, they get to develop. They're not going to be pushed to be able to start their sophomore year. You're going to see a lot of third-year guys bloom and blossom and be efficient enough to where a lot of guys are going to be 1-year starters and be able to go to the league. That's
oh yeah. My favorite player out of Mississippi is about to commit here, hopefully by this weekend. On AK Deer, baby.
Yes, sir. And I've been telling people. Hold on, let me type this. I've been telling people for a minute now. AK Deer, even before his commitment to Ole Miss, me and him have been texting a lot. And the week that he committed to Ole Miss, he got quiet on me. And y'all remember he was supposed to come on a show episode. He got quiet on me. He went down there. He went over there and talked to Lane and them, and they made him feel good. They did a good job of hosting AK Deer, which they should. They should be fully invested in trying to get his commitment. But when I seen him react to one of my tweets about Alabama commit, oh Lord, I ain't nobody. See, I don't consider myself one of those outlets that people go to kind of validate things right now. I'm kind of just still in that validation stage, right? So when a recruit comes to my status and they're a big name, there are a lot of eyes on them, and they react or they repost or retweet. My antennas, I don't know if you can see the screen, but my antennas get to going crazy. Y'all chat. Y'all see my antennas? I got antennas. They get to going crazy. The hair, everything, it starts going crazy. And I get to looking and chomping at the bit. And AK Deer was definitely one that I was glad to see decommit because he's coming back. He's coming back home. And I'm excited to see that. But K-Dog, anything you want to say to the fam or to the haters? The floor is yours. You're loud. You're live. Say it because it might get clipped.
Well, to the haters, y'all just keep on watching because we ain't done, baby. We ain't done. Mm-hmm. And to the AAA family, just, man, y'all be easy. Keep showing Smook some love. Man, that's about it. Y'all keep supporting the channel and keep supporting out the players for Alabama football. So we'll keep this thing rolling.
Yes, sir. 100%. Well, K-Dog, a.k.a. Kyle. I'm going to call you K-Dog, a.k.a. Kyle Henderson. Let me stop. Hey, K-Dog, appreciate you for calling in, man. My boy Kyle calling in from Biloxi, Mississippi. I appreciate you, man. And you enjoy the rest of your day and roll tide, my guy.
Yes, sir. Roll tide.
Roll tide. Yes, sir. Hey, y'all, and I ain't got no animosity towards Kyle Henderson no more, man. It's a joke. I know everybody like to keep up mess. I like to joke too. I'm very adept to what the situation entails. I don't have no art against that, man. Life goes on. Wish everybody the best. All the former content creators, everybody I ever dealt with, I wish y'all the best, man. We way past that. I do it as a joke. It's funny because people will sit there and make your life, and they'll try to make it their drama, and we're not about that. It's funny to me at this point. So we're on the bigger and better things. But yeah, I just tweeted a post, y'all. I just retweeted the live on Twitter. I said, y'all be typing a lot. Y'all type a lot. Come talk it on the phone line. We welcome all. And that's for everybody. So if you watching live on Twitter, You a rubbernecker. You one of the ones that talk your trash about Coach Smook and Coach Smook Network and what we do. Come talk it on the line. Come talking on the line. Just be respectful. Say what you got to say here. I don't know how you like. I know how to disrespectfully be respectfully be disrespectful. So come on, you don't be dropping a B word, none of that stuff. You can say whatever you want, but come on, talk to me. We got a few more minutes. I would love to have somebody call in and try to troll me right now. I would love it. Please do it. Because I got some heat for you today. But if we don't have any more, what we got? Call line is open, 334-625-1121. As we get ready to wind down the show, man, I got room for one more call before we get out of here and get the rest of the day started. I'm gonna record the video. Probably gonna be a little 2-minute video about this question here that Shane B had for us. Shout out to Shane B for the question of the day. He said, how many future first round NFL picks do you see in this class? And he's talking about this 2025 class. We got another call in coming in from 251.
Call from
Cindy, put me in the game, Coach.
Yes, sir.
accept, press 1.
Cindy is in the game. What's up, Cindy? How you feeling this morning?
Hey, buddy, I'm doing good.
Look, I can hear it in your voice. Where you at work?
Yeah, I'm at work.
Uh-oh.
See, I work from my house. So,
Awesome. Look, I was about to say, let me talk a little bit lower so nobody. But not Cindy at home. What's up, Cindy? Talk to me. What's on your mind today? This is the fourth quarter calling segment powered by you and your fellow AAA family members.
I got some words for them at Cal College.
Oh, talk to him. Hold on. Let me turn you all the way up. Talk to him, Cindy.
Yeah. Just in case you didn't know, Cal College, we can recruit in the South.
Hey, Cindy, do you think they internet connection good enough to keep up with all of this good news?
Probably not.
They still using DSL dial-up.
They using cans between each other.
They using Dixie cups and string to talk about Alabama football, and they over there struggling to keep their class together because they might have some decommits coming up soon, and the top heavy guys not going to. But it's some guys that's like, man, y'all forgot about us.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all gonna forget about us? Bet we'll go to UCF. We'll go to Miami. We'll go.
They getting tired of Gus what's his name trying to pass off dollar bills is their incentive.
What's Hugh Freeze?
Freeze.
Yeah, let's get a drink going and let's hit the strip club, man. Ain't many strip clubs out there in Cal College country. I tell you that. I don't think it's one in that area. You got to go outside to the outskirts to get there. But continuing on the Cal College rant. Not only did they say we couldn't recruit, they say we wouldn't be able to lock down the state. Now you may have more commits out of the state. But are your in-state commits actually are these quality guys? Now we don't dog players, we don't bash players, but when you look at the comparison of the quality of players that we have committed out of the state of Alabama compared to what they have, statistically speaking.
You don't know how hard I was laughing when I was reading some of those message boards and they just knew they were going to get Ryan Williams. I was like, no, you're not.
It's funny because Cindy, they don't go and do their own research. They have their beat reporters and writers that are just horrible. I mean, they're a reflection of the program. Auburn, and I don't have nothing to say. I don't have nothing nice to say about Auburn's football program.
I'm gonna tell you a story of how horrible their fans are. I've got a friend, a real good coworker, really good friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
She's a Barn fan, and we were talking about it, and they actually think this way. They were rolling the trees, no lie, rolling the trees and throwing parties and talking bad and everything else when Coach Saban retired. And I was like, that is sad.
Mm-hmm. And see, Auburn would be happy about having, 4 out of the top 10 guys in the state of Alabama committed, right? But you go look at these guys, film. I think the only person that I'm sold on that's going to be a stud in this 25 class for Auburn.
Wide receiver they got?
Not even him. You know, with this 24 class, you talking about Uno and Cam Coleman.
Yeah.
I don't think Coleman's going to stay after this year. They got to find a quarterback to throw to these guys.
Who's gonna throw it to them?
Exactly. And nobody wants. I mean, Hugh Freeze does some great things offensively, but you look at what they're up against in the SEC. Texas,
there
Oklahoma
ain't no
get added.
Self-respecting quarterback that would want to even go to their college.
It's too many other schools in the SEC right now that high school quarterbacks will say, I want to play in the SEC. I want to play in the hardest conference. Well, there's better programs and schemes that fit my skill set other than Auburn. You got Texas, Oklahoma, Florida, Georgia. Who else is in the SEC? South Carolina has changed up their schematics and how they run their offense. You got 5 teams that's in front of you off rip. Tennessee. Talking about Tennessee and what the changes that they made. Josh Heupel and that offense, how attractive he's made it. Texas A&M is another one that's attractive to high school players. So Auburn is got their hands. I mean, to keep this group together, they're going to have to do some crazy stuff. They're going to have to win a lot of games, and they're going to have to stop writing these bad checks and getting them bounced.
Say, when are they going to realize that the bag isn't all that?
Right. I mean, you sit there and you get the in-state guys because Alabama's just loading up on quality out-of-state guys. I think all of our out-of-state commits are our top 15 in their state as far as overall rankings in their state. They're top 15 guys. So we're not just missing on guys in state to go out and get a 3-star from California. We're missing out on guys in state 4 stars and 3 stars in state. That we're going out and we're getting 5 stars in the other states. We're getting top 10 players in the other state. So Cal College, pump your brakes. Take Alvin Henderson, take Malik Autry, take all of them, take Jordan Crawford, all these guys that you're getting from in-state, and enjoy it because guess what? Not only are they it's going to be hard to keep them there, but when are you going to start winning with them? Who are you going to get to throw to these wide receivers? Who are you going to get to block for these guys? Right?
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So that's how I feel.
Oh, that's just such a joke.
They are. They are definitely the laughing stock of the SEC right now. Between them and Florida, because we don't even pick at Vanderbilt no more. We don't even.
Man, I feel sorry for Florida anyway. I can't even jank on them.
Man, that schedule to go along with the staff and recruiting's not. I mean, they picking it up a little bit, but. How long does it stay together? You know, I feel sorry for Florida fans.
I do too.
I'm not gonna mess with y'all no time soon this year.
No,
now y'all come out winning.
Not even fun to pick at.
Right. If they come out winning, I'm gonna give them their flowers. We gonna.
Oh yeah.
We sleeker.
You won't hear nothing from me about getting on them if they win a few games. I mean, my hat's off to you.
Yeah, and I'm secretly
that schedule's horrible.
I'm secretly hoping Florida can pull a few upsets just to change my narrative. You get what I'm saying? If I want somebody to prove me wrong this year, I want it to be Florida Gators. I will openly admit that.
Yep. Exactly. I mean, I'm there too. I mean, if they can win more than 4 games, that'd be great.
Trina said
maybe they can pull up the upset of the century. Are they playing Florida Gators? Or no? Are they playing Georgia?
Oh yeah, you know they're not getting rid of that cocktail festival no time soon. Yeah. That's a moneymaker for.
How great would that be?
This year,
if they snuck up and beat them.
Yeah. This year, if Florida was to be able to to upset Georgia. That would be following Alabama loss. Let me go pull up this schedule. Let me go pull up.
Let me tell you something. You talking about me having glee? I would. That would be great.
Let me show. Let me pull up this schedule. 2025 UGA football schedule. So we see Georgia. 2024. My fault. I got the wrong year. I'm all excited about the 25 class. Here we go.
This is awesome.
Yeah, this class is crazy good. This class is crazy stacked.
The 2 recruits that we just got, Friday and Saturday, aren't they 5 stars?
Saturday, was it Saturday and Sunday or Friday? It was Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But 2 5 stars, and I don't know what.
Don't you know?
I don't know what happened. Saturday, the big thing happened in DC with Trump and not DC, but the thing happened with Trump. And I went on to rant about that, but I ended up started talking about because I had fell asleep earlier that day for some reason. I fell asleep early in the day. I took a good nap and was up at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Woke up and couldn't go back to sleep.
We were sitting there watching it live. We about fell out.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. We ain't gonna talk about it. But on my live that morning, that 2 o'clock that morning, I started speaking on Ty Haywood, Caleb Cunningham, Kalik Lockett, A.K. Deer. I spoke on them specifically. And I said I was waiting any day now for Ty Haywood. He seemed like the one that would wait, but I felt like there was some energy because it was some things coming out about just solidifying this class, this offensive line. They're talking about being the best offensive line class in Alabama history. You get what I'm saying?
That is gonna be awesome.
And they have the makeup to do it. These aren't guys like this. Isn't a offensive line group that's going to be like spread across different classes. This offensive line group has a chance to come through together, and they can start together for 3 years straight, or you know what I'm saying, like or they might come in and you see maybe 1 or 2 get spot play early, but then their sophomore year they have a chance to have a starting offensive line full of sophomores, true sophomores next in 2025.
Mm-hmm. And how refreshing is that going to be for us Bama fans to have such a strong line? Because we've been snake bit by that, and all of our carpet is worn bare from us us pacing and trying to get through a game with horrible
protection
and
Lord Jesus,
missing blocks, and God, I could go on for 10 minutes.
Look, right. But back to that Georgia comment, like, could Florida upset Georgia? That would come.
Man.
So Georgia, and they do have some of their schedule is pretty competitive if you look at depending on how they play. But they start conference playoff with Kentucky the week before their bye week to see us. So Kentucky, then they got to come to us, right? So. And now I'm looking at the schedule now that I see the home and away. I don't think I ever paid attention to it, but they're at Kentucky, which can get tricky for Georgia early in the season in week 3.
Yeah.
They're at us week 5 for them, week 4 season game. We know how that's going to turn out. They have Auburn. They get to host Auburn, which I expect them to handle Auburn at home. Mississippi State, they go to Mississippi. They host Mississippi State. Then they're at Texas. That's going to be one. But then following
that's going to be a tough one.
Right. And then
when is that?
October 19th. We will be doing a watch party for that one. We will be doing a watch party for that one in Discord. I promise you. We're going to do something for all the big games. We will do a watch party in Discord.
They're just looking out that it's not in September.
Right. But October in Texas ain't no hoe either. I tell you that right now.
Huh.
I remember being in 96, 98 in October. So, but then you got the cocktail festival. They got a week, the game after Texas, they get a bye week, and then they get Florida after that. So that Texas game, if they go down to Texas and crap the bed and come off a bye week, and Florida gonna be hyped for that. Florida gonna be hyped. Texas just beat y'all.
Uh-huh.
I don't care what their status is. No, it's a neutral field game. They play at Everbank Stadium.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep. They always play
that. If
they
take them lightly, they might be sorry.
You get what I'm saying? So
yeah,
we might see Florida might do a few things for us. And when Florida beats Georgia, it's not because I like Florida. It's just to show that Georgia that you guys are still the little brothers. All of y'all are fighting for second place. That's what I like to see. When Georgia loses to Auburn, Tennessee, Florida, y'all are still the little brothers. All of y'all is still talking the same talk, and y'all still little brothers.
Those fans, we won't hear from them for years.
100%. For sure. But Cindy, I'm gonna let you off the line. I'm gonna let you get off the line. Yeah. Anything you gotta say to the people, to the family before I let you off? We are at 3 hours and 10 minutes on the show. We ain't had a 3-hour show in a while, y'all.
I know. I've been enjoying it. You've been carrying me through my work day, man.
Man, 3 hours?
Great.
Cindy, 3 hours? Your boy. Look, I feel like I got my groove back. I had to go home and get recharged, I guess, huh?
There you go. Well, roll tide, Smook, and we'll see y'all in September.
100%, Cindy. And for everybody else in the chat, roll tide, Cindy. I love you, sis. Thank you for what you do with the network, and keep supporting. You know we love you. You're an intricate part of this family. And yeah, we appreciate you.
All right. Take it easy and take it easy, chat.
All right, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Look, I was trying to see if she was gonna say, all right, talk to you later, buddy. I thought she was gonna say it, but she probably get. Look, you know how when you like half tapped into a conversation because you got something important going on. I felt that at the end she might have got something across her emails. Y'all know she work an important job. Nicole, appreciate that, twin, already. And y'all, we're gonna be supporting Nicole's son, man. Hold on, y'all. Let me. Hello.
Hey, you okay?
You got the wrong number, brother.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
It's all right, buddy.
All right,
yeah. Hey, so this guy Owen, I'm gonna text him. I'm gonna be like, hey, are you a Bama fan? You should text you. I'm about to text him. This the fourth time this dude done called me, y'all. This the fourth time. Let me see. I just asked him if he was a Bama fan. I just. Oh man, I had to, cause hey, he been look, my boy been calling. He didn't check to see how much work I did Friday. I'm like, bro, I don't lay grass, bro. I don't lay grass, my guy. Dude is he died that, but he been texting the wrong number and calling. Only on the Coach Smook network, y'all. Only on the Coach Smook network, you gonna get that. I have to, man. I have to. And that's just to keep the vibe light. But with that being said, y'all, thank y'all for supporting the channel today. Man, today's show was crazy good, man. Today's show was crazy good. Y'all already know, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all, shout out to this 2025 recruiting class, man. These guys, this is the an exciting way to start the Coach Deboer era. He said he sounds like a Tennessee fan. But y'all, hopefully y'all enjoyed today's inspirational moment. Again, today's inspirational moment. Y'all know I'm getting hungry. That's when I start not being able to talk. But today's inspirational moment, we spoke on the grace to be confident, having that confidence in God's grace to know that regardless of what the outcome is, whatever you try, whatever your endeavors are, regardless of the outcome, the results may not line up with what you projected, but God's grace provides you the space. You just have to be confident in it, that it's going to happen. You got to be confident in God's grace. So yeah, definitely enjoy that. And once again, man, don't forget to go and get your Coach Smook tailgate event, the Outside with Coach Smook tailgate event. Go get your tickets, y'all. Go get your tickets. I'm taking the $35 general admission ticket off. You know, I'm actually about to, as soon as we get done with this, y'all I'm taking the ticket off. The $35 ticket won't be available. If you did the two for such, we're going to be able to compensate you. I got you. And if you got any ticket less than the $60 ticket, I'm going to put out the refund today. I don't think we had any. I think we had maybe one or two people get the $45 ticket. But even in that, it's case by case basis. I got some things that I'm working out with this with the committee. And but yeah, y'all keep checking out the network, y'all, and check out the ticket event. Go to eventbrite.com. For the event, type in Coach Smook, and then for the location, type in Tuscaloosa. You'll see the Coach Smook Network tailgate party, Alabama versus Georgia ticket. The ticket, not the RSVP, but the ticket. Go get your tickets, y'all. Get locked in for the event. Get locked in for the event. I'm excited about it. The team is excited about it. The community is excited about it, and there's reason to be excited about it. We got some fun things planned for that whole weekend, so y'all get to enjoy that. What else we got? I think that's all the announcements. Shout out to the super chats for today's stream. Again, let me get the right banner up to close out the show. Shout out to all the co-sponsors of the stream today. We had on the super chats, we had Brett Sullivan come through with a $4.99, another $4.99 from Brett. We had Kareem Hood share his super sticker for today, his membership chat, showing his dedication and his love for the Coach Smook Network. Definitely appreciate that. Brandon Michael coming through with the 1999 super chat here. Brandon, hopefully you became a member of the family, man. That would look so good next to your name with the AAA icon, the membership icon. And then shout out to JB718 for rounding it out with the $9.99 super chat. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you that's a part of this family, that's supporting. And with that being said, y'all take time if you want to support and donate monetarily on the daily. You know, we got PayPal. That link is there. We have our let me find the Cash App. We have the Cash App at Coach Smook Network. We got the Venmo here. We got the Cash App at Coach Smook Network. If you want to support, you can send funds to that, and everything that you support, y'all, a percentage of it goes to the building of the network and handling everything, man. And if you want to become a member, y'all, thank you. If you want to become a member, join the Discord. We got Discord. We got everything. Any way to stay engaged on Alabama content. Hey, I just told, so the guy that just called me is an Alabama fan. I'm gonna tell him to tap in and live on YouTube so we can shout you out, man. And if you ain't here, man, the guy that I'm texting, hey, go ahead and say something so we can acknowledge you. My people found it funny that you were calling the wrong number. I don't know who you're looking for, man, but I hope you find him. I don't know who you're looking for, man, but I hope you find him. So is he calling your personal? Yeah, he called the personal number. That was the personal number. That was for the red phone. That was for the work phone. So I'm trying to figure out who he calling, man. I'm trying to figure out who my boy called. I'm trying to help in all facets. You know what I'm saying? Clint Howard still in the building. Appreciate you, man. He said, great show today. Y'all, we're going to do the closeout for the show. With that being said, y'all, 100% AAA authenticity above all. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for what you're doing with the network, for the network. And I pray that blessings continue to be poured on your families, on your days. Enjoy the rest of your day, y'all. If we don't do anything tonight, I will open up the Boom Boom Room and we'll have some fun. And yes, we're tightening up our security on the network and the Discord. I understand that we had a few problems last week. You know, I was out of town working for the network. But we won't, that type of stuff won't happen again. We will conduct ourselves accordingly and do things in decent order. And we will respect our people, especially my members that's been here and been supporting for forever. You know, I refuse to let anybody disrespect you all. Don't think that I don't see it or that I'm not handling it. But yeah, that's just where we're at with it. So I thank God for each and every one of you. You all be blessed. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Coach Smook, and this has been the Coach Smook Morning Show.
That shit ain't no average.